Alrighty, we should be live. Maybe streaming this on Discord too, but might as well. For those who actually want to look through the whole crystal shit, you guys gonna have to wait for that to occur because I want to cover more so the funny side of things before I cover the interpersonal shit because funny enough despite Crystal saying that I wasn't gonna get involved in all this, turns out that Crystal name dropped me in endless DMs, which is fun. He also name dropped Andy too, which Andy has nothing to do with this whatsoever. Um, but hey guys, hello, new viewers popping in, 8 viewers so far. Um, if you're here for Crystal, I will explain later, but I do want to cover one of the more funny bits of this, and that is a specific locale in the making that I happily endures to make throughout the whole endless shit going down in her server. And as you can tell in the right side of the screen, I am a part mod, but uh technically I don't have much perms that I can really use. So uh, right now in display, it's the start of the conversation with Bruce Bunkers, um, coming in hot and ready about what's being occurring within Kumo and Lyo, and Lyo. Being the petulant liar he is, decides to run with logs of what's being sent by Crystal, and because of that, and Lio acted like an idiot, essentially. Gay op basically failed, even though I don't really consider it as a gay op, because who catches themselves into a lie within the next like minute or so just to isolate from yourself throughout this drama? And even going as far to a point where you think you are going to make a response on Kumo, even though you said you're gonna stop making trauma themed videos. And that's Lyle's word, by the way. Um, but nevertheless, I do want to cover this side of the story because it's pretty funny. Because I conveniently try to fool Bruce into talking about it, even though, like, despite the fact that, like, I don't give a shit, and I know that Bruce is gonna start, like, fake accusing people just for the shits and giggles. And plus, I hate Bruce too, so, nobody wrecks Bruce. Um, so nonetheless, let's get started with what occurred in the server, and that's just the beginning of what Crystal did. So, Bruce Bunkers decided to go hot and ready about the Kumo logs, well, which I explained earlier. I'm gonna read over some of the messages that are like important to this. I'm not gonna read everything, but you guys can read it for yourselves if you want to, or watch Goblin stream. I don't know. I don't care. Um, and this is just me just playing along, fucking trolling Bruce. Um, Oh, so this is the accusation in question. I was understandably pissed. So it's time for some screenshot briefers and nothing relevant to the whole thing going on. Uh, Despite the contradiction between Kato and Goblin, there was a no Rule 34/porn rule, though it wasn't enforced. Cash was the first to alert me to there being a child in the server. 617 in the screenshot. And the thing is, Bruce actually did hit me up on the 7th of July despite the minor already being banned. So it's like, who the fuck cares? Um, and 617, yeah, obviously a bunch of yap going on. Uh, he then told me to go bug Goblin or Cato. Neither were on at the time. Suddenly, wow and behold, Goblin appears, and obviously Goblin's being Goblin. Um, Nothing really important other than their communication being flaccid to begin with, as well as the pronunciation of a minor in the server, and not actually warning these people. But nonetheless, it gets she is at work, but I get she it gets yeah. It gets she is at work, but ultimately she wasn't the only person who could have acted. Also being pissy at the person telling you there's minors in your server. And miss, you're generally wrong your by the way. You're generally adult audience Bruce. Do you I'm already having a fucking stroke reading this, Eddie. I'm already having a
I
stroke.
know. Oh my god. Sorry, I needed to mute your stream on Discord because I was echoing. But yeah, I could tell.
Oh my god. You're generally adult audience who are currently at the time talking about tits and quits and PC and chat. It's oh my god. The run on sentences, dude. You can already tell this is already a specimen just from the grammar alone. Um Chad, it's possibly one of the worst take you can have, meanwhile, on the server in public for all to see. And obviously the whole oh yeah, I forgot about this. So there's a voice crack. There's a Discord bug where some of the images will visually repeat itself because you either kept spamming it multiple times or it results in something like this where Bruce will send like 10 of the same fucking screenshots. And I thought that was pretty funny. And this screenshot too, this like seven, six, whatever screenshots, and then more screenshots that are basically the same screenshots.
Gotta love it, gotta love it.
Yes, gotta love it. Gotta love it. Um, and obviously Enla's saving the day. Enla, Bruce, they're broken, Lamau. I know. You're gonna have to post them one at a time because of the stupid Discord glitch. Yeah, you don't need to see my phone battery. Oh. Why are you so concerned about your phone battery? I don't know. Bruce is a silly Billy. Silly individual. Um, Obviously a much more yap. Uh, and then, okay, yeah. This section here, Bruce just decides to upload the images to Google Drive and then shares them out, right? Um, Scrolling down more, obviously. Where is it? Also, yeah, maybe me making fun of Kumo because I can. Nah, I win anyways. Um, do, 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 do. There used to be here, left, but left since the trauma was getting too much at them. Oh yeah, this is pretty important too. Um, it definitely wasn't me, Nerf, Megs, or Channy. The only two people who I think I doubt it is Stardust and Barbie, which all these people, including myself, Bruce actually happened to DM about the whole thing going on. even though I didn't give a shit at the time because the minor was already banned. Um, but obviously confirming that like that occurred, that Bruce decided to like DM a bunch of people about it. Scrolling down. Okay, there we go. So I was so pissed because afterwards, Kimmel and Goblin decided it to be their best effort to call me a retard and annoying, while also generally throwing shade in my direction for nearly a month. Before I finally got fed up, I left. Um, Maybe word things differently, skill issue. I don't know, skill issue. Um, all minors were removed on the 17th that I am aware of with extreme anger towards me. Okay, they don't moral fag. As simple as that. Um, so I reached out to Nvrth, Mix, Jenny in hopes of them convincing me to not go hand this information to Senate, which is false. They never DM'd me. I just left them on red, Lamau, like I usually do. Um, I was prepared to go scorch earth. Thankfully, I was convinced otherwise, which probably makes did the whole curry work things, which congratulations for that. Uh, it's so end over, so true. Um, Going through, bunch of yap. Kumo's freaking retarded. Yes, I do agree. Kumo, you are retarded. Uh, what else is there? Oh yeah, the drive was deleted, which is funny because Bruce actually happened to delete it as soon as like everybody discovered that like people can edit a fucking drive link.
That's
uh,
actually funny.
that is funny, yeah. Um, the 17th. When look at the drive. Nigga, I'm at the dentist. I can't. Well, later then. Bunch of yap. Oh yeah, I think this is pretty funny. It was midnight when he said it was 16, even though like the whole thing it says PM, which I thought was funny, but nevertheless, still more bit yapping. PM. I thought that was funny. The autism brain words, basically. But I'm gonna scroll all the way down to where Gilded pops in. Because there's just a whole bunch of yap that doesn't really matter. Um, where's Gilded? Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, wait, I scrolled a little bit too far, I believe. Are we all okay? There we go. All right, there we go. Gilded Poo popping in chat. Are we all going to be retards going after Kumo half cooked with little to no facts? If so, congratulations. I have no idea. You are our wild pals now. Bruce says, book and pens. Also, we're not. I just fake edited Kumo was a stubborn dumbass. K based. It wasn't an 18 plus server at the time Jax was there. Stubborn like most of us, but he still fixed things. It takes 15 seconds to ask a basic question. I spent hours trying to unfuck this situation. Valid. I was going more focus on Bruise and Gilded explaining shit because I'm pretty sure that's more important than anything else that going on in the chat. Um, but chat. It might be taught in North. Yeah, pretty much. The gay ops, so true. Um, what's called? Yeah, but people are allowed to post not safe for work and discuss it in front of the minors. When told Kumo and staff were spurring out on the reporters, and after bitching, then banned the minors. However, they refused to fix the hole for months. Uh, Grim. And again, Jax isn't the issue. Lefarian was the mentioned issue. Bringing up Jax when he also removed them is pretty fucking gay and dumb. Bruce. No, it shows Kumo and stuff knew about the whole well before Lefarian was a thing. Where um all the images I have seen of Not Safe for Work and After Jax and another minor were banned. It was that and it quit mean also while also discussing dicks and tits. No, it doesn't mean that Kubo knew there were still minors sneaking around Bruce. That's disingenuous, but of course pop off. Um, After Jackson and his pal were banned, it became an 18 plus. Um, Bruce, not really. If you know there's a hole in the wall and you refuse to fix it until it starts growing back black mold, you don't get to not the issue with said hole in front of a 14-year-old child. Well, how's Kuma supposed to know that? Like, he already told you that, like, the minor was already banned in the first place, and you still want to complain. But whatever. That was never enforced. What? Well, pretty much. This is why we woke up to drive with the evidence. Both. Uh, more yap. This is the first image I see in it, which Emma actually added it in there, which is kind of funny. Um, do you look at the wrong folder? That's the pen link. So obviously Bruce being the dedicated retard. Um,
When is she not though?
exactly. There's the drive, go have fun. Still not getting the punchline into this. Beautiful, beautiful Bruce. Gotta love it. Um, not my job to have you look at it as it's Bruce. The burning proof is on you. Bruce is a silly Billy. Wait, all I'm seeing is that a 14-year-old entered a mod, was told about it, then the 14-year-old was banned. Obviously not, but he's still having the conversation well after it was received. They were 14. Where? Screenshots? You're not really here using your brain, bud. Grim, stop playing the clown. Protection at its finest. Show it, Bruce. I get that you're mad at them, but that's too far. Either pull with some teeth. Yes. Oh my god, I don't care. How many time, fucking hell, how many times do I have to tell you it's in the drive? Go look in the drive. Good lord. Oh my god, I don't care. Cook Steve, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, Bruce just starts spurging, even though, like, Vlad is trying to be reasonable throughout all this, which is kind of silly. Um, just so that shows it easy for you to get off your lazy ass and find it. Cry harder. Like to be clear, Enlaa even told you the issue was with Bavarian. All the evidence is there. You need more than they didn't instantly fake me for my services. So true. Um, y'all are so dumb. Pooh has even looked and saw nothing, Bruce. You're making shit up now. I'm not. If it's there, then show. Y'all just coping. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my god. Is this some ACC gay up on Enlaa? More like a civil war, if I'm gonna be honest. It's gonna be it's gonna be more of a civil war, but this time with no like pedophile hunter Fox Mafia bullshit going on, which is kind of silly.
It is.
Kubo just says, Andy, blink twice if you're okay. You heard him. Blink.
I'm blinking.
Okay. Kumo, they're okay. Um, they're saying that because you're Asuka. Um, this is just gets both funny and sad. There's more there. Bruce, I'm asking nicely and friendly if you don't actually know Joe did this. Oh, wait, I forgot about this. So, fuck, I forgot about the accusation. Okay, I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, the accusation with Joe was that, like, he started to go in feces, knowingly talking to minors inappropriately, talking about tits and shit. But, like, that's just word for mouth. And if that's the case, then like, who cares? The miner's already gone. And plus, you can't even fact check whether Joe knew or not. But Bruce still decides to run with it. Um, I hope Kumo groups 14-year-olds because that would be a lot more interesting to talk about than Kumo had a 14-year-old in the server. He was informed, and then he kicked the 14-year-old. Who the fuck is saying otherwise? Please. Bruce the Shark. Bruce. I was there. Meta was there. We all saw Joe and a couple of others talk about tits, quits, and dick, and the friend of the 14-year-old. Cry harder. Is there? Cry harder, bro. Proof that he knew they were 14 because there's no proof. Yep, perfect. Uh, Bruce accusing someone of this is wrong. You should stop, Priest. He didn't have to. I announced it in chat, and they continued. There is in the drive cry hard. Balud, Steve, Cope. So I'm getting fucking brain damage from reading like Bruce's like misphrasing and grammar issues. I'm trying to catch my breath here, okay? Um,
Bruce is Bruce is really interesting.
Bruce is an interesting character in the ACC, and I'm not in a special way either. This is excuse the fact he did. Where do we cry harder? I do not care, Grim. Uh, Bruce,
It's just
then
sometimes they go so hard at like one subject in particular and get very, very autistic about it.
yeah, pretty much. Um, Bruce, then there were really no excuse for the Bakerman stuff. See how that works. Grim's so right on that. Grim's actually right on that. Glass houses, so true, so true.
Oh, yeah, Bruce is a girl, by the way, to the person who asked that.
Yeah, glass houses, Bruce. Now you're just grasping at this point. Cried Mauled Seed, I will not repeat myself, and your god or something. Um, Blinkers, was at always a nickname though. Where's the at? Where's the at of the 14? My god. Obviously, you aren't looking into the drive. Dumb fucks. And, excuse me. And a reminder, those are the same screenshots that like Bruce sent me over, and it like proves still nothing into this, which is even more funnier.
I I I just want to know why they make it such a big deal right now,
Because they
of
hate
all
Kumo.
things.
Because they hate Kumo.
I know, but why now of all things? Why not just, like, do it back then when, like, all this was happening? That's my real question.
Because when people are under fire, people are stacked onto things. That's just normal commentary for
The
you.
I'm just saying the timing seems a bit weird. Seems a bit sus.
Not really, but it
I
just
mean,
it speaks their true intentions, Indy, is what I'm trying to say.
I guess, but like it's just interesting to me, I
Okay.
guess.
Can you even call Bruce ACC? Actually, fair enough. Fair enough. They're a specimen. Um, it was literally in front of the 14-year-old at their minutes, and I said they were dumbasses. All of you. Pseudo intellectual mindset. Um, Grim and Gilded are crying because they don't know how Google Drive works. Was it in a VC? And Flat's still being reasonable too, by the way, which is even more funnier. Um, in a while, Bruce decides to wake the drive again. Ash over. There shouldn't be. Like there are 10 copies of the same message. There shouldn't be, but there is. I actually checked the drive, but I can't check it now because it's deleted. Um uh what did Grim oh okay. Bruce, he wasn't talking to someone specifically and he didn't know he was there to see it. Please stop slandering someone that can defend themselves right now with unproven, unverifiable claims. Um Triflank, Ashover, Cry Harder. Cry harder. Goddamn. He was told in chat they were minors and he still fucking posted. Huh? He there may be a technical issue. Yes, with Bruce's brain, but nevertheless, Bruce, you are a liar and swindling retard. Save me too, blah blah blah. Still same song and dance. Um they aren't the same image, but it's from the same source. Oh my god, that's silly. Fire! Yippee! Um, you're, and I'm pretty sure, Gilda just had enough at that point. You're such a fucking moral tard. You're bitching because Joe was straight up trolling you after you bitch over his jokes. Uh, there we go. More, I'm pretty sure Bruce starts to, um, there we go. Scroll up. There we go. The fact that you're all pussyfooting around the very obvious problem of minors are present was talked about dicks, tits, and quits. But, like, that's not the main claim being pushed, though. You're just slandering for the sake of slandering. That's silly. You're a silly Billy. Um, but it wasn't it was. Um, fuck it. I didn't want to hand it so to send it, but fuck it. Yeah, that was when like fucking Bruce started to like lose their shit because they think that like going to Lio of all people would like make the situation occur with like logic and facts, even though like Lio's known to be like over exaggerative about certain claims about people, especially to his quote. dictators, and I know that's like a word that I don't properly like use a lot because like come on, you don't have ops on the internet. That's just silly. Um, but nonetheless, I think that part is just silly as a whole. Silly McFilly Billy. Um, Jesus fucking Christ. The screen cap was taken by a European Crystal Flame. Um, uh, it still doesn't claim this proof that I think Kuma's retarded. Yes, but that's not what's being claimed. But I'm not following along, so who cares? Uh, do, 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 do. Of course, Gummy projecting. I'm a fan of Kumo, but I wouldn't slender him, never. No one is debating negligence, so based and real for that. Um, yep. Do, 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 do. Dermalding. Yeah, thank you, Bruce. Is a dagger that Kubo handed to everyone himself. You think I'm happy he took this route? Not really, because we all know you're not happy when it comes to moral values. Um, Sat on it and because Nvrth can vouch here. I didn't want to start shit. Well, oh my god, that's silly. Okay, if you don't want to start shit, don't start like over exaggerating the situation to where you're like, oh, like Kumo knew that these miners existed somewhere in the server. Because like not only is that petulant to the whole like negligence part, but like that's like contradicting that claim as well. That like you are accusing that Kumo knew about it. And Gilda's whipping in there still with the dots. Because I didn't think Kumo deserved that, but he does now. Even he was being a gigantic dumbass, he did deserve. Well, okay. Why now? Because it wasn't just the one minor. Now we have at least three. So you don't care about context then. Like the fact that the recent minor was banned in like 10 seconds. It took him 2 months to fix a problem that could have been solved in weeks tops. And I said shrug because the fire's going on. Um, it really it took a while. uh, Oh my god, it took a whole hour before anyone did anything. So what is your criticism then? Cry harder, Graham. Your tears are wonderful. My criticism is that he should have fixed it back in June when Ashover happened. Who cares? The miner's already banned. Like, what? My God. And you can make it, and you can make behind a block button. Um, I disagree with Kuma's previous method of age gating because it opens the door to people attacking him. I told him this. Lefarian is the recent fuck up that could have been prevented with a bit of proactivity in June. Works for me. Fix a what? She's asleep. Now she's on her. Oh yeah, this is when like Enlaa was just like looking over the chat to see what's going on. That boy, right? I do too. That's an excuse the bitching he does when he let not one, but at least three separate minors in and let them be exposed to what? Okay. Okay, it's the way that like Bruce starts phrasing things, dude, that like gets to me sometimes. Like Bruce would say like, "Oh well, Nerf actually didn't actually do anything, but like, you know, I actually did a bit of trolling, if you will, with phrasing certain words." But like, holy fuck, dude. Bruce is a silly belly. Are you suggesting he did that on purpose, or are you suggesting he was negligent? Extremely negligent to the point of retardation. But if we look back in the stream, or I'm not looking back, but if we look back to the logs, you flat out said that like Kilo exposed quote to like whatever to minors, 1 to 3 minors, which is silly. Okay, I don't care what about. Oh, I don't care about what is preventable. I care about intent. Okay, Lio. Sorry, I had to say that. In fact, I don't even care about protecting minors. I have an age gate to protect myself. More minors need to kill themselves based. Ban children on the internet or something. Um, throw napalm. So based. Um, I'm more focused on Bruce at this point. No, you are guilted, but then his mods should have done something. Nobody called them a pedo, dumbass. Um, Gilded is your head as just for decoration. But no, he didn't, which I also said about 4 times. His age gate was wording to not age gate. I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, some sort of sensibility, but still, you're still retarded. Um, Uh, I'm not repeating myself. You're actually ignoring contrary information. We're not. We're telling you you're wrong. You should have mods capable of filling those gaps. And if his, oh my god. And if his mods can't mod, then that's the problem in itself. Um, I have literally never in the entire conversation called Kimo a pedo or a groomer. Extremely negligent to a point of being dangerous, yes. Uh, I literally told him to start age gating and ask people for their ages well before Ritharian. Um, I'm sorry, but I really do not blame him for not listening to you when you're acting like this 2 months later. But Gilded, Bruce, Sonny, and a few others. Do. I'm frustrated. Yes, we can tell. Excuse me, Mister. I'ma make up a point. Stop. I'm not gonna read that. I never said pedo, but that's what you think it is. Then by all means, that's a you thing, not a me thing. Don't sound so disappointed. It took 2 months to fix a problem that should have had a chance to exist. You have 2 options. Oh, this is the funny part. A, call him negligent, something he has already admitted to, and which I think is the reason why Kumo's retarded. Or B, claim all this was by design, thus calling him a pedo. Um, and at this point, I'm convinced it's both gilded. You helped me came to that conclusion. So obviously, obviously trying to pivot away from calling Kumo a pedophile because Gilded first mentioned that like you were calling Kumo out for like knowing that like the minor was present and Kumo knew about it, but there's no proof about it. And I'm gonna leave it like that because as there's more about this in a general thesis. Yes, Goblin, I was just about to explain your stream in a sec. There's a stream that yeah, like Goblin did where um fuck, I need to look it up again. Do, 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 do.
Smith.
There we go. There we go. Okay, so there's a call going on in Goblin stream where romantic Goblin in chat would like make a live stream on the Bruce situation, which I kind of just speed ran uh the logs. But that's just the basic thesis of like Bruce like getting pitchforked in the ass about it with the whole Kumo's a pedophile. And there's a long list of like things of people of like Bruce trying to like get people to be called like vile things. Like for example, Goblin, funny enough, um Bruce happened to like call me and Goblin blackmailers because like Enlaa misconstrued what Goblin was saying, and I was agreeing with Goblin at the time in April. And because of that, and while the Nvrth hate train was going on in April, I essentially put my opinion on Shade's follows that like there were bigger fish to fry, and Goblin agreed with that. And Bruce just started to like spurg about like that take alone and calling me a lolicon and saying that like I was downplaying Shade's follows as well,
And
which
that is actually so dumb. I'm sorry.
it really is. It really is. But like, oh, let me pull up the page real quick and let me stream it as well, Andy, so that you can look
All right, let's
over.
go.
Uh, so Goblin did a stream. Um, let me switch to a different tab. Fucking Discord, dude. I hate. Oh my god. Okay, Discord is a fucking bitch. Anyways, Romantic Goblin did a stream where Bruce was basically confronted about like previous actions, and because like I do want to speed run this portion of the stream because like I do want to cover Crystal, and I do have work in like a couple of hours from now. I still want to like uh cover this for a bit and then get like the general background of it. And so because of that, I want to speed up this portion of the call. Um, but it's a great call. It's amazing. Also, nerfing that last stream in the beginning of it, I did with Spasador. I'll go over a group chat with Flyo, confronts Bruce about grape art. Oh, I will cover that eventually, but I'm sure I'm just trying to stick with the timeline right now. Well, let's get into it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I got that muted. Sorry. There we
You're
go.
good.
I'm here.
Oh, wait, this is a little bit before.
Now, there is a reason why I did this. Number is those four now have Oh.
There we go.
Oh, okay. I gotta lower your volume a little bit. Sorry, Bruce.
That's okay. My mic's shit.
Okay, that's better. Okay. I don't know if you were asleep during the time or you were able to see the messages that went down
Actually, I'll decrease it down to like 125. There we go. That should be better.
before Enlaa kicked you from the server.
No, I was asleep. Like
Okay.
I went to bed last night at like 8:30 last night.
Okay. So there's some things I do have a question with. Whatever happens isn't my fault. I'm making this clear. Okay, no one's going to blame you, Bloom. I think you're good. We both agree, right, Bruce, that no matter what, Bloom is just a bystander who is watching the train wreck, right?
Bloom is definitely a bystander watching this entire thing explode. Which I never intended it for. But now that it is, it just is.
Okay, and well, I guess I'm just going to be upfront and start with, you went with Senate, although from what I could tell, because I just read through like the chat thread when things were exploding early on when you were arguing back and forth with Gilded, there was I didn't see the part where you said you were going to go to Senate with everything, and I'm just trying to figure out your mindset considering it's you. What's your thought process and why do you go to Senate when everything was settled?
Well, first of all, I don't think I didn't know everything was settled at the time.
Well, hold on.
Actually,
hold on. Let me correct you there because you knew the minor was banned, right?
I knew one of them were. Oh, actually, no. Three of them.
Actually, no. Two of them were actually, sorry, I had to pull my pedanticness. But to add on to that, Bruce actually lied in that particular line because she DM'd me, in the words of, calls over, everything has been clarified on my end. Saknat Kyle and Wyo are aware that the claim isn't that Kumo, quote, pedo slash groomer. It's Kumo, quote, make it fucking lucky. So basically, Bruce is like essentially lying in that particular line. So get bent.
No. And also, here's another thing too. The server you knew well. You had to know well because you were there with Kato there too. That the server wasn't age gated till after we banned Jackson and his friends, except for one Leviathan, and no one told us about Leviathan. And also, Kato did try to go through the logs, and I guess she missed Leviathan. But Leviathan was the only one, and so it wasn't made 18 plus until after Jackson Code left. We'd banned the 14-year-old because we considered the 14-year-old too young, and the idea was it was going to be 16 plus initially.
Okay, well, at the time.
Well, here's the thing. I'd explained that multiple times in the VC, and I don't know if you ignored me, or you were just too focused on arguing in the text chat of the VC.
If you really want to know, it's probably because I disassociated.
Okay.
Oh my god, my dissociation though. If you don't know, she actually has a bunch of like mental illnesses in her bio, and that's like I see that as like free ammo. Because like holy fuck, who has that many mental illnesses and just classes it like on the internet? Like who does that?
I to me that's so baffling.
I
mean,
know.
it's fine to be open about it, but like you don't need to broadcast it, I guess.
Blaster it and like millions of people on the internet that you have OCD, DID, fucking like autism, ADHD, and like PTSD, and like no, I'm pretty sure it was CPTSD actually. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Like like a dictionary of like mental illnesses as your bio, dude. Like, come on. Hi, Bruce. No, not Bruce. Hi, Beetle.
Hey, Beetle.
I meant in the chat. Sorry.
No, I know.
Again,
Yeah, Beetle didn't join.
I kind of just want to know.
I know,
why
but
you
I'm
went to
saying hi
Lio.
to Beetle because you are.
Okay.
What?
Because
What, are we sharing the same brain cell?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
again, I kind of just want to know of why you went to Lio, and because here's the thing, Kokomo.
So I want to stop you there for a sec.
Yeah.
I didn't go to Lio directly.
Okay.
Actually, I was actually in the middle of a conversation with Yak, and he decided to give it to Lio. I had no part in that. So he handed it to Lio. It was not me.
Really? Because Gilded is saying that you had a conversation with Lio because Lio spilled the beans about you and was telling him about that. Like you, it sounded like what Gilded was describing. You and him had a direct conversation.
Actually, no, we didn't.
We all know that's bullshit. I'm not gonna explain anything. I already covered our DMs at this point, dude. Like, come on. Be good at lying, dude. If you want to be a liar, be good at it. Cause holy fuck.
He was there when Zach and I were having a direct conversation. And I have proof that although he was present, we never spoke.
Okay, so he was present in the chat. So do you think it's possible he likely was just listening and just letting Zach take the lead? I mean, either way, you were conversating with Lio in the Senate. I don't think it really matters.
Hold on. Beetle in chat. To be fair, Nvrth, a lot of the shit she listed, like dyslexia, is just an AA spectrum about autism, depending on how high on low functioning it is. But it's still autistic. But here's the thing, Beetle. When it comes to commentary, you gotta have to like figure things out in a short lifespan of things, and if you can't handle that, that's a you issue, if anything. Unless if you want the like, unless if you want to like improve that disability.
Oh, also, but you could have dyspraxia without having autism, as far as I know.
Yeah, but that's like
Dyspraxia is not necessarily like they're comorbid. There's yeah. Sorry.
You're good. You would have think if you had an important conversation, you would just try to gather the info any way you can. I can dissociate, but I can make sure to ask my friends to it. Exactly. Like,
That's true.
if you're running with a claim, then like maybe ask before anything happens. Like, isn't that like the priority of like accusations? Just ask. But it's so fucking weird to me that like people will run with like normal commentary spurgs was just start to run with things. But let me continue.
Too much. You were aware Lio was there, and I think you were pretty aware.
Audrey, hold on. Goblin in chat. Lyle did confirm with me. Bruce didn't claim sexual harassment. It was miscommunication. Okay, thank you for that.
Where Lio was going to take whatever information, and also, you know,
This was actually well after I handed Zach the drive. This is a call that happened at like 7 p.m.
At 7 p.m. Okay, and again, you knew that I was doing ID checks, right? At that time, because it was made public. Akumu's video even said so. That were
No,
ID.
I didn't know at the time that you were doing ID checks. Actually, if you remember, during that time, everyone, including myself, had to not only pull your teeth, but also Kumo's teeth.
Whoa. No. I'm talking about when you went to them today, like yesterday.
And it wasn't well, and you want to know something? That was well after I had already given them the drive.
Also, okay, well, whatever. But no, even before you said you were going to send it in the chat, it's visible that because Kumu's video was out and they already talked about we're doing ID verification. So that's a fucking lie.
I saw the video.
Yeah, you saw the. Okay. Next thing too, I do want to clarify too. When you brought me the 14-year-old, I banned right away. Like the 14-year-old was kicked. It wasn't an issue because it was kicked. And also, it was Kumo and fucking Kato explained the age verification or the age thing multiple times. At first, it was 16 plus until Jack started to act inappropriately towards people and was like talking inappropriately to adults trying to engage in shit. That we decided to just kick him and his friends.
And I'm pretty sure not just myself, but a few other people have stated that having the server be 16 plus, and with the current verifications at that moment, wasn't the best idea.
Well, that was up to Kumo. Kumo was the server owner. He decided that. He made the call. And also, Kumo already admitted it was negligent and he should have had it 18 plus to begin with. But we're doing ID verifications now, so why are you making this a big deal?
That's the thing. I'm not. When I leaked this, I actually said it was due to negligence.
That's not what you claimed earlier, though. You claimed that Kumo knew that the minors were present, indicating that like Kumo spontaneously went out of his way to talk to a minor and be like, "Oh, whoa, vagina clit and tits, baby. Yeah, let's fucking go." Like, come on, we all see the bullshit. We all see it.
The only person who had ever brought up pedo or groomer within this entire thing was Gilded.
Yeah, actually, you bring it up before Gilded even mentioned negligence. And it wasn't like anything that has like a correspond to you saying that it was negligence, because your first claim was Kumo knew that the minors were present about it, indicating that Kumo knew that the minors were present in that, which is like contrary to the whole like Kumo's negligent bit. I really don't like self-diagnosing. Yes, you can look up info to get a possible idea if you want to have, but then you can check with the doctor if you definitely have it, and get the proper treatment and help it. Yep. Face trinket box as always.
Except no. You are indirectly calling him a pedophile by agreeing to both, because if you're saying
it was not just both. Bruce made the claim that like Kumo knew before all of this occurred. Which is silly.
So,
which is very silly.
what she's claiming, though, is that it was malicious, that he knew, and that he still sent it. Am I understanding that right?
No. The accusation was Kumo knew that minors were present during that bit. Where with what Bruce was framing here, it's like Kumo went up to his trench coat and showed his genitalia to the local park or some shit. That's what Bruce is framing it as. Maybe that's too extreme, but that's just sort of a hypothetical example of it. That it's literally what Bruce is framing in this scenario.
Oh my god. She doesn't trust Mayo Clinic because she had an ear infection. Google the symptoms, saw ear cancer, and flipped out. That's funny.
What the
That's
fuck? Oh my god. Okay. Goblin, spoilers. We're gonna go over the Senate call. Which is even more funnier.
If you're saying it's by design, then you're saying he's also a pedophile.
Did I say it? Did I explicitly state that?
Yes, he did.
Oh
you
my
said it was both A and B.
It was Kumo's master plan.
Okay, but that's what I was trying to get at. Is
okay.
she saying that it was malicious though? Is that what Bruce is saying? He did it maliciously and
Goblin saying that?
knowingly. No, Bruce.
Okay.
I'm asking if Bruce was saying that he did it maliciously. I know there are minors in the server, so I'm gonna send an SFW.
Oh, okay, yeah. Bruce was just being malicious with that. Yeah. But she's saying she's not.
How's that not malicious, man?
I don't know. Bruce is special.
And the options.
Did I say it?
Did I explicitly
also-
say so? Did I explicitly say so? Nerd emojis in the chat.
But also, you are making it a big deal by going to Senate with this.
Did I say it?
Yes.
You're saying it directly. You are saying it directly. You're saying it indirectly, I should say. But yeah.
No. It was directly, actually. It was directly.
Bloom, you could. Here's the thing, Bloom. People had shown Bruce the screenshots multiple times, and Bruce is too dumb or has a reading comprehension of a third grader to comprehend that. But also, there's something else I wanted to ask about.
Hey, Goblin, you ever think maybe I didn't receive those screenshots until well after?
Bruce, you're the one who screenshotted them in the first place. Oh my god.
What? What does that even mean, man? I didn't see the screenshots, but I took the screenshots. Okay, cool.
Cool, thanks, Bruce. Next cover up. And even that were the case, like, that doesn't, like bring you to a positive light, because that would just make you look like you are just running with accusations. Which is kind of silly. Which is really silly.
What screenshots?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, the yes screenshots.
Nerf core. Yes.
What screen?
Until well after the fact.
And who's okay?
Let's go back a bit. Okay, all right. You never answered my question. Did I say verbatim?
I said you're calling him a pedophile indirectly.
Okay. I don't give a shit about indirect.
You're
crap. Okay? And what you're getting from what I was doing, me saying that he was, you're a fucking idiot.
Okay. Now I do have another question, because it's something else Gilded brought up, where Gilded is saying that apparently it's either Lyle or Zach you told this to, or you told this to someone. You're speculating that me and Kumo are fucking?
What?
I did not say that.
Bro.
I'm pretty sure Bruce is so fucking retarded to where, like, whenever she says something hyperbolic, she treats it as reality. That's like in the real scenario. Congrats, congrats, Goblin. You're an opener now.
That is a wild accusation to make.
Honestly, like, people being hyperbolic about things, dude, like, Bruce actually thinks that's like a real scenario occurring. As if it's like the Jeffrey Epstein list or some shit, dude. Like, it's so fucking, like, crazy. I don't know how to explain it.
I said you two were close enough.
I'm pretty sure both of them are in a relationship too, so it's like, that's like omega silly.
You mean like separate relationships?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Where if it came out that you two were in a romantic relationship, I would not be shocked. But I didn't say you two were fucking.
What? Just bruh?
Yeah, just bruh. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's such a weird thing to like say.
Yeah.
Because I know they're friendly. Like, just because you're friendly with the opposite gender doesn't mean you're in a relationship. Does Bruce know that?
It's confirmed, guys. I'm dating M1 now.
Damn. You
It's
didn't
so
tell
over.
me.
It's so
You
over.
didn't tell me.
You're gonna get it.
What?
So indie over.
Actually.
In regards to how far up Kumo's ass you are, I can practically see your hand through his mouth.
That's weird because you know me and Kumo, we have our own arguments and spats. I mean,
not really arguments or spats.
well, to be honest, you kind of don't.
Dude, even I have fucking spats with Kumo and Goblin, dude. Like, I won't go as far as to like fucking frame someone as somebody else, dude. Like, come on. You like everybody knows that, but Bruce is too fucking retarded to actually know that at all.
See all of our interactions, but it's just sort of weird you're speculating on that, considering I haven't talked to you directly in a VC or anything for the past few months now.
That is just the interpretation, the impression that I got from you. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Okay, okay, and another thing, you cried about being sexually harassed in Kumo's VC.
Is that true, Goblin? Is that true? Being friendly with someone equals true homing love. Damn. But Goblin, is that true? And if so, is there like anything that is like a reference or like a witness or something that can like confirm that? Because that's like omega silly.
I didn't, but I don't understand where that would be coming from. I never said that.
Well,
I never stated that.
Well, according to Gilded, you said it to Lio.
Well,
or that's the interpretation Lio ran with whatever you said.
Well, with whatever I said, because knowing the call that happened, and he left like halfway through, but apparently Zach sent him the whole call. Nowhere within said call could he, even in the parts where he was there, could he have ever gotten that impression. So that's just straight up coming out of his ass cheeks, but okay.
Okay, give me one quick moment. Hold on, let me respond to someone real quick.
Just assume if it's coming from either Gilded or Lio, it's coming straight from their
Oh, I'm pretty sure this is when, like, no, okay. I was gonna say, like, Grim pops in, but
okay,
whatever.
question. If you think so lowly of Lio, why are you running to Senate of all people? With anything?
Base Goblin there.
I also mentioned this too in the stream too.
Okay, but you're running to Zach, not Kyle, who you know would tell Lio any of this shit, and also you did say you're taking this to Senate.
I didn't say explicitly Senate, but okay.
Whoa.
I didn't say exquisitely Senate, but Senate people, nuh-uh. Also, Beetle, you're free to join if you want. No nerve, it turned out to be a genuine miscommunication. She said it earlier in the chat. Huh? Hold on. No, I mean like sexual harassment in the VC and Kumo server, not in Enlaa's. I was if I'm misunderstanding. Like she claimed sexual harassment in Kumo server, but not with Lio.
You literally said you were in the chat? What do you mean by that?
Probably referring to Bruce.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright, let's go.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Hey, Beetle.
Oh shit, hey.
Hello. I
Okay.
wanted to explain because I can't speak.
Okay, no problem. What's up?
Yeah, essentially, Bruce and Lio had a conversation, and Lio took it as Bruce saying that Kumo, sexually assaulted her in VC verbally.
Bro.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But
Like, was it in Kumo server or was it wait, I know the Lio part, but like claimed sexual harassment in Kumo server. That's what I mean.
Not in not in Kumo's server. Bruce said that it happened in this. That Lio thought that she had said that it happened in Kumo's server, but he misunderstood what Bruce was saying.
Oh, okay. So it was like
Yeah.
it was actually like just like a general misunderstanding.
Miscommunication. Yeah.
Okay.
Bruce never actually did say it, but Lio thought she had said it. So.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Okay, I'm gonna leave now.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Don't die.
Whoa. Back up. Hold on, Bruce.
I'll
If
be
you're getting
right
that from
back.
the
1
DM,
second.
No,
that was probably
no,
months ago.
Yes.
I'm getting it from the server on that day. Okay?
Well, alrighty then.
So, give me a moment.
Because if I said that, that is probably a heat of the moment thing.
Then maybe don't trust your computer then. If it's in the heat of a moment, just leave the internet for a bit, then come back. Like you don't owe anyone anything, especially in an online presence when you are making accusations. I would say if you're like blatantly like making like false information and like being malicious with that information, then I like you have to take the brute force with that skill issue.
Also, it's not just Jack that got the drive. A few other people got the drive that are from outside of this particular sector.
All right, so hold on. There's actually twice you brought up Senate. Okay. And I'm going to show you the screenshots, okay?
Mr. You Blue, no, he can go fuck himself. At the very least, Goblin can have a rational and civil conversation. I doubt Grim can.
Yeah, I know. Grim's asking to be joined, but I feel like Grim's going to be heated. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to be posting 2 screenshots. One of them is at 9 a.m. that day in my time zone. And then later on, after your... Hold on.
Gotta love the background noise. Gotta love it.
Hold on. Where was it? I saw it. And then this one is
Jeez, what's a miscommunication, am I right? So true.
Where you change your mind on what you're going to do.
Oops. Sorry. Headphones died.
Oh.
Hang on. Yeah.
All right. Can you still hear me?
I can still hear you.
Okay. Also, can I just say, without your headphones, you actually sound a lot clearer. Like, you don't sound like you're in a nuclear set.
Wonderful.
Okay. So, this is at 9:40 a.m. where you say, so I reached out to North Mig's Jenny in hopes of them convincing me not to go and hand this to Senate. I was prepared to go escort her. Thankfully, I was convinced otherwise. And then later at 12:09, you say, fuck it. I didn't want to hand it over to Senate, but fuck it.
Okay, so the difference between 9:40 and 12:09 was everyone calling me a retard and telling me to kill myself. So by that point, any reservations before any convincing that was done was undone within that moment.
Dude, my fucking brand is being a retard on the internet. Like, if you can't live in the fact that you are retarded, dude, like, you shouldn't be around the space. I'm just saying.
So maybe don't tell people to kill themselves so much.
Well, you know what, like, most of the people from Enlaa server are right. You know what Gilded Poo's like. You know how these people are like.
As a quote goes, never go full retard.
It's the internet. No one gives a shit about your feelings. But also, it's still a dumb, and you're fucking lying when you say, I didn't go to Senate. This is here you right now saying I went to Senate.
I will own that I said Senate, but I never went to Senate.
But you
went to Zach, but I never went to Senate.
Zach, not Kyle, is part of Senate.
Okay.
And you acknowledge Lio was right there too, and you know that they were going to use it for whatever. So you're.
Here's a little bit of information. They actually did ask to use it, and during that call, and I explicitly told them no.
The white wicked and the white link the tribe. Fucking goofball.
Oh,
Cry all you want and laugh all you want. The answer was still no, and they still haven't used it.
Yeah.
You never know now because like you still set the tribe link. Like you may never know now. Also in this call, and didn't Bruce talk in Star Server? Do we know if it was in the VC or DMs? Because it would be very interesting to see it. I'm not exactly sure, actually, but from what I know in this, like, she only reached out to Lio and Zach about it, during this whole bed McChaney going on. Oh, so that's the origin of Lio's failed gay op? No, but also yes. Crystal, which I will talk about later in this, is the main source of that. And I'll talk about that later. But let's continue.
Well, when do you think Senate has ever listened, though?
Actually, you know what? Since Bruce was the intentional like screenshotter McPheety with Crystal, I'm pretty sure Bruce was the one who like told Crystal about it, and then probably Crystal went out of her way to like take it to their own hands. Either that or it was Gummy Sunny. It could be both though. It could be both. But let's continue.
And if they don't, that's their fault.
That's
That's on them, not on me.
Yeah, Grim, I know you're begging to get in. If there's something you want sent in, let me know. Or if there's something you want asked, just say it, okay? Because
Grim, you can go fuck yourself. Anything that comes from your mouth, I don't give a shit about.
But also, these mental gymnastics are insane because why not
Gymnastics.
just say,
Sorry.
you know what, fuck you, I did go to Senate, because then I would actually respect you more, because then you'd actually have balls.
You know what? Yeah, fuck you. I went to Senate.
Okay.
Fuck you all. Every one of you are pieces of shit, including Senate. Everyone in the situation is a dumbass.
Then why come to them then? And also, I do want to mention this because nobody has mentioned it. The amount of like entitlement that you have to like admit to, essentially something that you've been basically lying about, just to like gain quote respected, gain respect from people, is like so fucking entitled. It's so fucking silly. It's really funny. Just to go in the thesis of like lying about like you going to Senate and then like we will respect you a lot more if you say XYZ. Oh well, X, Y, and Z then. Respect me. Like that's so fucking silly. Bruce going Karen mode, pretty much. And do you have anything to say? I'm pretty sure you're muted. It's whatever.
Including myself. This whole situation has Ouroboros into something that is akin to a piece of shit.
Okay. Then I'm taking
Literally, this entire time, I've just been trying to be nice about it, and in the nicest way I can possibly make it. But everyone here, at this point, in this point in time, I don't care. I do not give a shit. I am done. I am tired. I don't want to deal with it anymore. First, it started with the FCK and everyone crying about that, but nobody has noticed that it's slowly, actually not even slowly, but quickly Ouroboros back into what is effectively the FCK.
Oh my god, oh my god. They're comparing Kumo's server to the FCK, oh no.
And then when you guys cry about the Senate, y'all don't realize you're doing the exact same shit, just slightly different.
You're just saying the same shit I say, but more like accusatory and retarded. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, I'm going to cry. This is beautiful, Goblin. Thank you for this. I'm a fucking spaz over this shit. That is like, is she serious? That is such a strong man. Yes. That is like the ultimate straw man of the century, dude. Is it just me, or does Bruce talk like that one girl from Charlie Brown and the Great Pumpkin who's ranting about not getting candy because she's waiting for the Great Pumpkin? You're not wrong, Bruce. You're not wrong, Beetle. You're not wrong. Oh my fucking god. This is beautiful. Also, yes, Andy's AFK. God damn it. This is so sad.
Except, no, we're not.
Cry harder.
Cry
you're,
harder.
You're the only one that's been coping and crying and bitching and making this a bigger deal than it
because
fucking
I haven't
is.
been on all day. Who's the one streaming?
I
Yeah,
am.
I've been at
Who's
work.
the one streaming?
And I've been
Who's
at
the
work.
one streaming about this shit and bitching and crying for an entire stream?
I've been laughing at you. Everyone's been laughing at you because they
All
think
you're
you're a
doing is
fucking
laughing
retard
at
with
me
little reading or comprehension.
This is about, you know what? Yeah, Bloom. This is like two parents fighting about a divorce. Yes.
I wouldn't even compare it to that, Bloom.
Genuinely, at this point, everyone, including
Somebody insert that one alcoholic like art piece, like a furry and furry like, you know what I mean, like furry arguments, arguing while conveniently being drunk or some shit. I don't know. You get the picture.
myself as a dumbass. You're a dumbass. Kumo's a dumbass. Lio's a dumbass. Zach is a dumbass. I'm a dumbass. Everyone's a dumbass. I don't give a shit. I don't care.
I'm pretty sure this mostly is just yap. So, and mostly just derailing the whole entire stream as a whole. No offense, Grim. You did good, but like, this is just proper like derailment. So I'm gonna skip this portion.
Because otherwise,
I never agreed for him to be here during this call. He can go cope somewhere else.
I know, but I had the feeling you were going to leave anyways, and you did, and then you came back, and it was kind of funny. But he had his 5 minutes. I think he got what he wanted to say out. Anything you'd like to say further?
Just dog shit anyways, but okay.
Anything further you wanted to say? Or ask?
Yeah, everyone involved in this is a complete and utter dumbass. That's it. This is just cancer. This is just an Ouroboros of fucking cancer.
Really?
And it contained all of it, Bruce. Don't you worry.
I don't care about
You shared it out like it's candy and Halloween.
Senate. I don't care about anything on Kumo's end or his community.
You're the main source of chromosomes.
Everyone here needs to get a nice little gun with some bullets and apply it to their skull. Or get some form of fucking grass therapy. How about that?
Grass therapy? Okay, retard.
I understand that, but I guess, what was it that I wanted to ask?
Oh, oh, great. Who's this?
Beckett?
Sup, how we doing? Kid? You having a fun stream?
I think we all are. Maybe not Bruce. I don't know.
This is worth getting out of bed for. This is fucking incredible.
I do not care.
I don't care. I don't care. I had to rejoin the call to but I don't care. You fucking high.
At this point, you know,
I don't
you can't
care,
have a negative
guys.
level of giving a shit.
It seems like you deeply give a shit. I mean, it seems like you give a shit though, doesn't it? Because you haven't
really.
left. Okay, maybe we have different
maybe
definitions.
the reason why I came back is because people are straight up saying that I'm a pedophile.
So you do give a shit?
What?
I give a shit about.
Wait, people calling you a pedophile? Isn't that the whole point of you just like calling people pedophiles, Bruce? Or like people calling you one because they want to take the hypocrisy of you calling things pedophilic. Well, applying to nuance about it, which is really fucking silly.
That
But
I don't give a
continuing.
shit about this.
Wait, if you don't give a shit about this or the community, welcome back. Why do you care what the
I
community
didn't.
says? Okay, so just so we're clear, because I've heard all sorts of shit. Were you going around calling Kumo a pedophile to Zach?
I wasn't.
Okay, so what happened?
What I said was, hey, Zach, here's some screenshots of Kumo being negligent.
But that was not the claim he made in the first place.
And this whole time, all I've said was Kumo negligent.
Okay,
Kumo
well,
was negligent and arrogant and a dumbass.
okay, I'm not sure that entirely lines up. Give me 1 second.
Okay, you.
Because I've heard it was a lot more visceral than that, and you've been ass mad for a while, right?
Okay,
Because Gilded, just quickly, Gilded sending
Okay,
a message.
all right,
You have
all right,
two
hear me out
options.
on this bit.
Call
If it comes from
oxygen.
Gilded,
Hold on, let me read the fucking let me read the fucking message. This
right.
is you responding. You have two options, as Gilded speaking. Call him negligent, something he already admitted to. B, claim it was all by design, thus calling him a pedo. Your response, at this point, I'm convinced it's both, Gilded. You helped me come to that conclusion.
All right,
So you
here.
were calling him a
You want context of that? I was being sarcastic.
I
Bruce is pulling a nerve. But, like, blatantly being dishonest. Just scratch the blatant dishonesty in that, and you get, like, a nerve pull out or some shit.
You call him a pedophile sarcastically. Come the fuck on.
This was after several hours of Gilded claiming that Kumo was being
I'm
a
back, by the way.
pedophile
Welcome
because
back.
of what I was saying. And
Oh yeah, Beck is in this too. I might chime in as well. I might chime in a little bit in.
Nowhere in the entirety of that Discord chat did I ever state explicitly that he was. If that's what I intended, since you're not fucking God, you don't know what I was intending.
Oh, I mean,
because you're not God. Let's be real. Are you God?
You're not
God.
I don't know. I don't know. You seem pretty fucking delusional. So believing that I'm your God may be something on the cards.
No.
I mean, you are pretty fucking out of your head.
I'm asking you explicitly. Are you God?
Yes, I am. I am God. Thank you for recognizing me. This is my second coming, and my first edict. My first edict.
All right.
My first edict
here,
is that you should be less retarded on a day-to-day basis. So, like, that's a commandment
since you're not
now.
God, since you're not God.
Take away all your fucking chromosomes.
No, Becca was so real for that.
Yeah. But I'm gonna go be right back because I need to grab something real quick. And D carry the stream.
Oh, damn, that's a lot. Yeah, I am the sub teacher, but
Alright, I'm back.
oh, Spazador said, "Why you guys picking on Bruce? She ain't never done nothing, no how."
She ain't done nothing, no how. That boy ain't right.
She ain't never done nothing, no how. Dude, that's like 3 negatives, and like she did do something. This is ridiculous.
I'm pretty sure that's a Bruce reference because how like Bruce would like randomly dissociate with typing like that.
That's a wild way to type.
She ain't never done nothing, no how. Yes.
Your name isn't Yahweh. You're not Jesus. You don't know what
Yes,
I was
I
intending,
am.
nor what was in my mind. And this entire time,
I am actually pseudo-intellectually trolling you with your chromosomes right now. Your genetics are like 1% nerve, and I'm taking over. Bend over.
Kumo negligent. even yesterday, before Gilded decided to open his retarded mouth.
But here's the thing.
Stated,
Here's
the thing.
No one was arguing that he wasn't negligent in the chat, not even Gilded. And also, Gilded's argument was that you weren't calling a pedophile directly, but all you were saying and describing was basically saying it was.
Shit and shove it up his ass.
Oh my god.
If anyone is going to sit here and say,
Doubling down.
she indirectly said it, can go and shove it up their ass. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I never explicitly said Kumo pedophile, Kumo groomer. I said Kumo negligent.
Okay, but you cared enough to
Kumo
go to
was
Senate.
negligent.
So hold on. If Kumo was negligent, just out of interest, why not go to any of the other people surrounding Kumo? Why go to
I
Zach?
did.
No,
That's the thing, I
no.
did.
You went to Zach. That's not a Kumo
And other
negligent thing.
people.
That's okay. Sure, you can say other people.
I went to
You
other
went
people.
to yeah, but
You know
you
what?
went
Yeah,
to Zach.
bring your
Oh,
thing.
by the way, I'm pretty sure this was the time where I was like, I think like Goblin was like ignoring my chats to say shit because like I knew that like Bruce was fucking lying out of their fucking ass so much. I wanted to like intervene so fucking badly. And I was like asking Goblin to add me in the chat, and it's like, okay, well, I guess Goblin didn't receive my message, so I DM'd Bloom. I was like, wait, can you ask Goblin if you wanted me to like add me in the group chat? And then she just adds me into the group chat, which is I thought that was pretty funny.
Bring Nerf in here.
But you went to Zach, right?
And then I'm like, like she tries clanging. She clings onto me so badly just to run to her defense. Which is a silly miscommunication that like Bruce thinks I'm defending her on all this as like a potential witness.
That's actually funny though.
That was like the highlight of the, to be fair, that was like the highlight of this.
Nvrth defending Bruce. That's a funny idea.
I am the prosecutor. I am officially Bruce's lawyer. And because we basically like shout our many chromosomes, we have Bruce on the line. Yeah, Kumo's a pedophile. Like, it's so fucking silly.
You went to somebody who you knew,
Bring Nerf in,
you knew,
you can
or at
attest
least
to
would
this.
believe would weaponize that in some way, right?
I genuinely don't care. I could care less. I really couldn't care less at this point. Like, it is physically not possible.
It is physically not possible for you to
Oh
care
my
less about something
God.
you clearly did and are trying to
Ryo.
defend yourself on
Cry
while
harder.
calling me God.
I never
No one's
said
crying,
you
Bruce.
know what?
This is
You can
fucking
go
hilarious.
back. I didn't say you were God. I said you weren't.
How fucking autistic are you?
Cry harder, cry
Look.
harder, buddy. Cry harder. Keep coping.
Oh Jesus.
This entire
Oh,
thing,
I just love the sliverness, and like Bruce was supposed to say Bloom, but like she's like, oh, no, we're talking to Beckett actually. Fuck.
has just been nothing but a cope. And I
This
think the
entire
only
thing's
person,
hilarious. Do you not-
ironically, who hasn't been coping throughout this entire call has been poor old Bloom over there sitting there muted.
No, Bloom's laughing her ass off at you right now.
Cry
And
harder.
she's in my
You can't- okay,
DMs.
no, you
It
can't. You
fuels-
can't.
Do you saw how upset she was with that? Cry harder. She sounded so fucking upset. that was pretty funny. I'll give claps to that. You cop harder.
You can't have it both ways. You can't be like, cry harder, you're coping,
Cry
while
harder.
giving the
Cry
dumbest
harder.
defenses. Again,
Cry
like, this
harder.
is just because you have
I
nothing.
don't have to justify it myself.
Okay.
to a bunch
Well,
of
that's why
cultists.
you're here, isn't it?
Cry harder.
Actually,
That's why you're
actually,
here. Like, no,
no,
you,
not
you,
really.
you clearly
I just
believe
wanted
that.
entertainment.
Well, I'm glad you find this entertaining.
I
I'm
just-
glad that you're in on the joke.
Cry
but-
harder.
Okay, is that all you've got?
Okay,
I mean, I can believe
Like
it because you are
literally,
like.
literally all
have
of
you
this.
ever-
is just
have
to
you
argue
ever
with
won on
cry
any-
harder, keep molding.
Well, I mean, why am I crying? Then why does this affect me? Like, this doesn't have any impact on me, Bruce. I don't fucking care either way.
actually,
I'm here because what you're doing on stream is objectively fucking hilarious. You realize that,
I'm
right?
glad you find me funny.
This is one of the...
I'm glad y'all find me entertaining. It fuels my life.
Actually,
Well, I mean,
I want
that
to.
surprises me because every interaction I've seen you have with anyone is the highest level of moral fagging possible.
Also, I want to pose a quick
Try
solution
harder.
about.
I have morals and standards.
Okay.
No, you don't. That's the thing. What you have
Oh
is
my
like the
God.
want to be important and to put your voice out there so people listen to it. But if you
Oh,
had any
no,
morals
I'm
or standards, no,
human.
if you had any morals or standards,
Oh
principles,
no,
what
I
kind
have
is that?
morals and am
No,
human.
you don't. That's the point. Like,
No, I
you
really
don't.
do.
Okay, so
See,
what
this
are your
is
morals
where
then?
I have to
What are your
ask,
morals
do you
then?
think yourself as God? Because you're just assuming at this point.
I'm an internet shit poster, Bruce.
Congratulations.
Also, I want to pose.
Thank you. I'm doing quite well at it. It's very successful. My question is, what are your morals, Bruce?
Quickly, I'm sorry, I want to jump in real quick and just offer a solution because clearly there's a disparity if Gilded might be misrepresenting, or there's a game of telephone where maybe Zach or Lyra is misrepresenting you. Who knows what was said in that call? But if you know it's recorded, why not ask Zach, not Kyle or Lyo, to release that call, Bruce, so that there's no more speculation and it's out there?
I did.
Okay, and have they responded to
They're
you?
planning on releasing it
Bruce's
eventually.
brain being the brain behind
Okay,
this.
all right.
Not
I
fast.
I
So
really
true.
don't care either way. As I've already
saying that.
stated, everyone here is a fucking cancerous, retarded dumbass.
Cancerous? Bruce, you can't
You're-
contain all the cancer, though.
You're one to talk, Bruce. You really are.
Pot called the kettle black.
Which they've then decided, oh yes, let's have this all oral bores back into even more cancer. I don't care.
Yeah, it's content.
I do not care.
Okay, well, thank you for providing content through your lack of care. I appreciate it.
You're welcome for the entertainment.
I mean, this is phenomenal.
I mean, if you
honestly.
find this entertaining, congratulations, my life is complete.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad.
I'm glad
If
we.
you find me entertaining, congratulations.
I'm
Can
glad.
I just go on?
You've fallen into my plan.
I'm glad we give your life purpose so you don't kill yourself.
You know what? This doesn't just give me like the most glorious form of validation. It also gives me even more fuel to continue living just to spite everybody here.
Well, that's good because from what I'm hearing, you don't have many friends left to be hanging out with.
I
that
don't
kind of
want
comes with,
friends.
right?
But also,
I mean,
but
that's
also,
convenient.
but also, just saying, with how my chat is, I think my chat would love for me to have you be my new lol cow.
Oh well, congratulations. Have fun with that. You know what? I'll tell you
Oh
what
my
I told Spaz.
God.
If you find
Have
me
fun
that
with that. Being a punchy bag. I love being a punchy bag.
fucking entertaining, go ahead. Have fun. I don't care.
Anything you want to say, Beckett, or anything else you want to add?
Yeah, I think you obviously know, jokes aside, how badly you fucked up. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here getting the shit ripped out of you by, like, again, like, it's not just that it's a small stream, it's all people who know and interact with you from particular servers. And you can say all this stuff about morals and everything else, but clearly none of these line up. And you got pissed off at Kumu, and you went and dumped logs. You can just, you can just
Actually,
admit
if you
that,
really
right?
want to know, and if you actually let Nvrth in here, he would have actually backed me up in saying, initially, I didn't want to say jack and shit.
Okay,
It wasn't until I thought there was
Yes, bring me in, baby. Let's fucking go. Bring me
My fun
in.
in my own personal
Welcome
circle
to the Thunderdome, motherfucker.
that I even came out about it. Initially, where the drive even
all
fucking
right. I'll let
started
North in.
was in Enlaa server. There you go.
All right, North, are you okay? Wait, let's wait. Hey, North. So
we go, go ahead.
are you going to be the one that could give the defense for Bruce? That Bruce has failed to give themselves. Huh?
I failed to give to myself, but more so, I do not have the energy nor the care to do so. I don't.
Why do you come to other people? Okay, no. Why do you come up to other people to defend you for your art? Then, if that's the case.
Nah, you're real for that.
I was so fucking real for that, dude. I was so fucking real for that. Like, nobody, I was so pissed that nobody fucking mentioned about, like, Bruce running to people to defend for their Mega Man addiction. And I'm like, you know what? No, I had enough. I had enough. Bring in the ammunition, baby. I'm going all scorch earth. And it's unfortunately, this is like the last time I actually do speak. Unfortunately, because I was at work. I did want to go over the like. Actually, you know what? I'll just let this play out. I'll let this play out. Actually, you know what? I did explain this earlier. Actually, Bruce called me a lolicon, and when Kuma pops in, I'll explain more to that. But I just want to play that section because I pop in with the most bass lining of that. And Kuma,
Not really.
not Kuma, with Beckett fucking laughing his ass off of that. Nerf defend me, nerf defend me.
Come up to other people to defend you for your art then, if that's the case.
North
Not
comes
really.
in, defend me. Instantly North
Wait,
like,
wait,
"This
wait.
thing, though."
Wait,
And then
wait, wait,
Goblin was so confused. Goblin was so.
hold on.
Goblin will like receive whiplash with that.
Hold on. Okay, North, if you're not going to defend Bruce, please mute yourself.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, Enlaa is off.
Yeah, no problem. Anyways, I'm gonna skip to this section where Kima pops in. There we go.
Somewhere else.
I was probably an
Okay,
admin around that time.
No,
and
listen,
so
listen.
Go try
Sorry,
somewhere else,
sorry,
buddy.
sorry. Listen, Kuma wasn't even there in Enlaa's chat when you were getting dogpiled, and I think he has a right to speak for himself, considering this concerns him and his
Bring
server.
Nerf in. Let's
So, let him
fucking
speak.
go, WWE.
Alright.
Bruce, you're a very silly person, you know?
Yeah, I'm aware. My existence makes people either laugh out of cringe or laugh out of genuine hilarity, but go ahead.
I think the latter was a lie.
No,
You
I
had a lot to say.
genuinely,
You had a
genuinely thought it
whole
was
lot
out of
to say.
negligence, but okay, buddy.
Mm-hmm. You had a, you had a lot to say.
I think I've said
so
all I wanted to say.
You called me, starting out, you called me a pedophile?
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. I read it.
No, I didn't. And if you read it from Gilded, it was in response, a sarcastic response, but a response nevertheless to Gilded calling
You're
you
way
a
too
pedo.
autistic for me to believe that you can like grasp the idea of satire,
Oh no!
let alone be able to like
Kumo is here
replicate it.
crying again.
Who's crying?
Kumo thinks he's God.
Is that a
Congratulations.
response to like everybody just thinking that they're God just because they disagree with her?
Yes. Yes, I am, Bruce.
You assume shit. I'm so shocked.
So you called me a pedophile because
I'm
Vlad gave you an
so shocked
ultimatum
that
and he
you're
said, "Oh, I'm a
going
boat."
with this stupid ass excuse. Continue.
Excuse.
Excuse.
Yeah.
I think what you gave me was an excuse.
Argument.
You're trying to say it was just
However you want to put it.
However you want to put it.
Cope.
Okay. You're fucking.
You're silly.
You're weird.
Uh-huh.
You know, it makes
Says
sense.
the man making rape jokes constantly, but okay.
Okay. I will just let Kimo. I'll just let Kimo
actually,
go.
that is something I wanted to ask you about. So you went to Lio saying that we sexually harassed you, right?
I didn't, but okay.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I think you are believing information that was handed to you that is completely out of somebody's ass that I never did, but okay.
Goblin.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true?
Repeat that.
That she went to Lio and said we were sexually harassing her?
Oh, here's the thing. She's saying she didn't go to Lio, but she went to Zach. But Lio was there, though. He didn't say anything.
He was literally muted the entire time.
Yeah, but...
And then he left halfway.
Okay, so you did go to
Imagine. I will not imagine.
You know,
no.
You know what? No. I'm going to dissuade this now. I never said anything about sexual harassment.
Is that true, Goblin?
Here's the thing. I don't know what was said in that call because I only know from what Gilded has said, and Gilded's going off of what Lio has told him. And I've said, okay, one way to dispatch this would be if Bruce ask either Lio or Zach, whoever has that call, to go on and release it, so we could know for sure what was said, and it'll clear.
Why is the chest area censored? Goblin, are you telling something?
Well, Bruce,
apparently
it's
stated
weird
they will, but
because
okay.
I believe wholeheartedly that you did. And what's funny is that you're sitting here denying it vehemently.
Suddenly you're God.
When I was actually
Suddenly
here
you're God.
to corroborate that claim.
Suddenly
you
you're God.
Deny it?
Suddenly you're God. You know everything that's ever happened. You know how people think, how people act. Why don't you tell me what's at the bottom of Mariana's trench while you're at it?
Probably water.
Bruce.
Crabs.
What does Bruce think
Bruce,
she's
you know me,
doing here?
She's basically calling Kumo a bottom feeder.
Leave and then come back in like 15 minutes so you can practice your rehearsal again. Does
No.
I know, but she's doing it so badly.
That's why I said her delivery fucking sucks. How old is Bruce? 25 years old.
Damn, she's.
I would be lying to you. I would not be lying to you if I were to tell you she was 25.
She's practically the same age as me, and you wouldn't catch me dead acting like this. I'm sorry.
I would not catch you acting like this.
No.
It really wasn't a really captivating performance you just gave me right there.
Oh. I'm sorry I have disappointed you.
Why are you sorry?
I'm not.
You keep,
That was the
yeah,
point.
I was gonna say, you
I was
keep
being
calling me God,
sarcastic.
and then you're like apologizing. You know, it's almost like you're
I was
projecting
being
how you really see me.
sarcastic.
Oh my god.
Suddenly,
I was being
you don't know what
sarcastic,
sarcasm
guys.
is.
Well, spontaneously, like you confirmed that you indirectly, even though it wasn't indirect, that like he called Kumo a pedophile. Where's the sarcasm in that? Like you can't pick and choose.
She is
Both.
special.
Yeah, she is special.
No, I do know what sarcasm is.
Oh.
And
So
sarcasm
you're just
requires
being
tone.
an idiot.
Sarcasm requires tone.
Oh, you mean
Not
what
just
is it?
tone, but
It
hyperbolic
means in order to
statements.
convey sarcasm, Bruce, you have to be able to speak in a way
Yeah.
that isn't just monotone.
Thanks, Kumo.
Sure. I mean, I was,
You weren't.
but go on. Do you want me to be more what's the word? More exaggerative with my sarcasm?
I should just rape you, to be honest.
Oh, look.
I think that would get my point across better.
There's the rape jokes we all know you love to make.
I know. Who are you shocking? Who am I
Nobody.
shocking?
Okay. I don't
Okay.
care.
Well, then thank you for the play-by-play. I don't think you needed to announce for everyone in the room that I made a rape joke. I think they heard me just fine.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so you deny ever calling me a pedophile despite there being screenshot proof, and then you deny going to Lio, claiming anything about sexual harassment.
There wasn't even proof that I said it explicitly. Did I say word for word Kumo pedo, Kumo groomer? Did I say explicitly pedo? Did I put down Kumo be pedo, Kumo be groomer?
Such a pedant. Why are you like trying to go into the particulars and like the semantics of the words you used?
Did I say that word for word? Answer the question, Kumo. Answer the question.
Is this just like what tards do when they like want to feel big? Do they just talk over you and repeat
No, not really.
No, it's literally
because you're literally dodging the point I was making. Did I explicitly say?
I mean, the details of it don't really matter in the scenario because you amplify it based on the thesis of you trying to expose yourself to something that Kumo does not know that you're exposing yourself to. Like, what the fuck? That's like the craziest straw man that like ever like nobody has ever to like grasp on. Bruce, the more you say you don't care, it's generally makes it more obvious that you do. So true.
If she didn't care, she wouldn't be here arguing with everybody.
But she wants to be the punching bag, Indy. You gotta get that for your head. She wants to knock the chromosomes out of her.
Damn, bingo child. She must like
There's a
that.
reason why you're dodging that question.
Plugging your ears and screaming like a child as I was talking to you, you would have known that what I
Kumo
said
be
just
man,
addressed
baby,
what you were asking.
Kumo be man, baby. Wah.
No, this is literally just what Bruce does, because here's the thing. Anytime you confront Bruce on anything, even when they are wrong, it's pulling teeth. And, like, you can ask it. North, wasn't there a time where Bruce called you a lolicon?
Yes.
Or declared it? North,
No.
North still here? Well,
I do want to say that North is at.
Yeah, no, yeah. Like she says no to that. She says no, but watch her like backtrack that immediately. Watch it.
Work at the moment.
Oh, well,
so he might be indisposed.
I went and confirmed. Yes, that happened.
Oh wow.
Cry harder.
Track record of it.
Cry harder.
Wait, hold on.
Mauled.
That's not a Copa thing. You're like accusing people of being lolicons and shit. Like
Because
this
at
is
the
just
time-
a pattern of behavior.
Because at the time he was sharing lolicon shit,
Oh,
or what I thought was lolicon
Give me an
shit.
example.
Says the person drawing questionable art. I'm sorry. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
god! Or- I was trying so fucking hard not to laugh during that out while I was at work. Or I thought I was. Oh my god. That's beautiful, Bruce. That's beautiful. even even Beckett sees the bullshit in this. And keep in mind too, the whole lolicon thing happened when I was arguing with Shane about his follows of like Pharaoh and Cub content. And Bruce was like focusing on like pedantic things, and I was like, there were like, bigger fish to fry, and then she's like, "Oh well, I'm calling you a lolicon," and then like telling you that you were downplaying Shade's follows. It's like, what mindset do you have to be this fucking retarded? Oh my god, I'm crying. Uh the backtracking, dude. That is beautiful. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you for making my night happen with this call.
Stories.
Oh,
Stories.
and
And here's the thing.
No, it's
Here's
cool.
the
I
thing.
thought
At
it
least
was.
I
You're
was
lucky I'm at
that
work.
apologized and made up for it publicly. Now you guys are just bringing up shit that
Oh,
doesn't.
you want me to apologize? You want an apology to me? I don't care. I don't care. In fact, you did more damage considering after the stream, and I'll go to that later.
Didn't even matter in this particular moment, but continue.
Oh, the fact that you drew Lio getting raped doesn't matter. In this
Someone
moment.
requested it. I did it.
yeah. So,
So as long as someone asks you to do it, it's okay.
Oh no, it was a friend.
okay,
They wanted it.
okay. I got a question,
They wanted
Bruce.
it
I,
on
That,
mute.
I
that
got,
doesn't change my observation there.
I got,
Okay,
I got,
Someone
I got,
asked you to do it, and then you did it.
I got a.
I'm still gonna draw Grim Beak.
Oh, Shade Charnish, who was later called out for like following Cub content in Endless server.
Pegged.
Okay, Bruce, question, because since, it's okay, I want to know where the line's drawn. If that same friend, let's say, asked you to draw Lolicon or Shotacon, would you?
No.
Why?
Because it's hard
What's this
depicting a
arbitrary
child.
line in the sand?
Not really.
I'm asking, what is this arbitrary line in the sand?
The arbitrary line in the sand is one is of a child, the other is of an adult person.
But neither are consenting, right?
I never said that they weren't consenting, but continue.
You drew Lio getting raped.
Who says it was rape?
Oh
Congratulations.
my god,
Okay,
I love this.
You're trying
I
to
love
God
this.
again.
I love this disorder. I love this disorder.
Okay,
Bro,
hold on.
bro. I'm so tired of her calling, like, you playing God just because I'm proving it wrong. I'm sorry. It's.
Oh my god.
Autism anymore. I think it's just pedantry.
Okay,
You
are we just
overline
gonna sit
other
here
people.
and pretend that his weird little lion persona is Lio?
Okay, so wait, so you're
That's
telling me,
even dumber.
Bruce, you're telling me this is consensual? That's the face of someone who's consenting to the act?
And you're even,
Very consenting, very consenting.
you're being even more pedantic, but like Bruce, that would
Keep
only
being
work if we were
pedantic.
retarded, Bruce. That would only
I
work.
don't
if-
even
if
think
we
you know what
couldn't-
that word means anymore.
Bruce.
I don't think you know what
I
pedantic
don't-
is.
Yes.
I don't think she knows, to be honest.
She does not know consents confirmed.
No, but she also doesn't know what pedantry.
Yeah, pointing out the small specifics of a conversation is literally what pedantry is.
I know, I'm just saying she doesn't know.
Because she's retarded, Indy.
I know.
You're giving her too much grace.
I am.
you're arguing about the tiniest, most inconsequential details to like save your ass and derail the point. But Bruce,
probably because you guys are bringing
to
up
answer
the
your
same
question,
points, keep crying.
you just asked if we believe if that's actually Lio. That is Lio's likeness and how he presents himself on the internet. That is his self-insert. That's actually the character that we all see and we recognize, and we're like, oh, that's
point
Lio
I have
Conboy.
ever heard in my
So...
entire life. So if someone
Bro,
draws,
this is just so...
bro, everybody knows that's Lio. Everybody does. Just to for her to argue to say that's not Lio, that's so weird.
Dude, it reminds me of like fucking what's his name? Fanboy Karuto, who would like make like Lio sex videos as unlisted and like shared it to me. I'm like, I don't want this. And he's like, well, Lio thinks it's consenting. And I was like, no, it's not. Like, okay. Do you think that's a little weird, considering your standards of what line you draw in that? And he's like, no. I was like, okay, cool. Amazing, good job. But yeah, it was fucking weird.
Here's an example.
I love this.
Here's an example. If someone drew your little character person getting his ass fucked, right? Or fucking someone's ass. Is that you physically? Is that you as a person? Is that you as an individual?
Such a fucking pedant.
It's not.
You were depicting my likeness.
It literally is.
When you're drawing somebody's OC, whether it's personal or not, it's still arbitrary to the conception of somebody else's because it's their OC. I don't know what to tell you, Bruce. You are either like fucking brain dead or like you just don't care about anything that happens around your space. And you don't take the currency enough to actually feel out anything. Good God.
You are stupid. You are physically incompetent.
Oh my God, Kumo terminology.
Okay. I'm just gonna interrupt.
I don't think she even knows what incompetent means.
You understand, like, okay, for instance, I don't give a shit that you drew like this. I don't fucking care.
Oh, good.
So who gives a
You're
shit?
saying...
But you understand that the reason people have this question about this stuff is because you're the one saying you have morals about things and you deeply care and you take offense at certain things.
I never said that I deeply care. But all I said
was... What? No, let's find that back.
The reason people have this question about this stuff is because you're the one saying you have morals about things and you deeply care and you take offense at certain
I do.
Things.
I never said that I deeply care.
I never said I do. Bruce.
Let her cook.
Oh my fucking God. How can you contradict yourself 2 seconds?
All I said was I have morals.
So nobody can make rape jokes, but you can make rape art, and rape art is just slightly more acceptable and just doesn't go over the line that lolicon and child porn does.
Okay, no, but here's
stop calling people God just because they're proving you're wrong.
You are literally God. You're literally God. And also that message, it's like indirectly calling someone a fucking narcissist, by the way. So that's also funny.
Again, I kind of just want you to own shit. This is obviously rape art. Like,
it's
obviously.
Not.
Okay, if you think this is not rape art, you need to go and see a fucking therapist. Unironically.
And it was never intended to be rape art, but continue.
Okay, so what was the commission? What did your friend ask you to draw?
They wanted me to draw Lio with a bunch of dicks with dicks up his ass.
Okay, and
congratulations.
And what does that sound like to you?
Your average internet request at this point.
Come on.
Oh my God.
Look, I actually don't believe. I'm shocked.
You find
I don't
God.
feel that retarded.
You know, you find
why not just admit it? Just why not just be like,
I'm glad.
like, yeah, it's fucking bad.
Beckett, we have fucking Boogie with a uterus right here, dude.
Try harder.
All that's
sound like molding.
All that's missing is
Kumo, that's overkill. That's overkill.
the faked cancer.
Of course, you think this sounds like molding. You drew rape art.
I didn't
realize.
Bruce.
Well,
Bruce,
I
just because
didn't,
you
but
don't think
continue.
that's
No, I don't
because
do
you
that.
don't think
That's
that's
me, that was
Oh,
me.
you don't
yes,
think that looks
that's
like rape. I hope
me.
someone reenacts that on you.
but also,
You know what?
Tell us if it was rape.
but
I would love to see someone draw that of me. You know what?
Oh no, I
Someone
mean
can
in
dig
real
up
life.
a
I hope
persona
they
of me
reenact that on you.
and
Fucking
do that.
right,
Go ahead.
but I'm sorry. The whole reason I
Sorry, I drew a fictional concept of a person
okay,
getting fictionally ass
You're
fucked.
sorry that you drew you're sorry that you drew Lyo's fucking likeness getting raped in the ass surrounded by tentacle cocks. Yeah.
okay. I just want to
You don't need
speak.
to dance around it.
I just want to speak
Uh-huh.
because there was a reason why I brought up the North Lolicon thing, and that's because you're not happy with me calling you a pedophile, right? You're not happy
Because it's blatantly a lie, sure.
Yeah, you're not happy with me saying that you make.
What are you drawing Mega Man?
Hold on, Kuma. Let me go on. You're not
I
happy.
draw an adult man naked, sure.
You're not happy
You
that.
drew a young teen boy naked.
You're not
I
happy.
drew an adult man to
Kumo.
continue to cry.
Kumo, please let me speak, okay? I'm getting somewhere with this. Trust me. You're not happy with the claims of you drawing
Do it faster.
you drawing CP, but yet you have.
Oh my
you're so quick to
god, shut up.
Bruce, shut up. The fact that she keeps like hyperventilating over the fact that she's being accused of this shit, even though like she does this multiple times now. And now she's the one that wants to get angry and all tuffy up. Like, come on, that's just so fucking silly.
throw accusations calling people lolicons or pedophiles to the point where we have to correct you at times, or are you making a whole argument with people and it's so pedantic every time? Because Beckett, I want you to go in Endless server whenever you get the logs
Small
and
brain.
throw how much she said the word pedophile, or how much she called someone a groomer or a lolicon. Because it's ridiculous how many times we got to arguments.
Know what's sad about that point is the only reason why I would say that is because someone presented me evidence of that.
Yeah, and how
so if I got that
Goblin, I will say this, like, he gotten like fucking everybody who like hates each other to form up in a circle just to all bully and like bully Bruce. And I applaud you for that. The Enlaapocalypse is under us. It's so Kumover, so true.
From the evidence, for the most part, if I got that from evidence you gave me, okay, for example, you gave me, that's a me
And I might cover Enlaa a little bit here later because, yeah.
thing, and that was a me problem.
Well, hold on.
Not a you problem.
Hold on. I could actually dispel this, because here's the thing. You remember the Poppy and Xena drama where I was giving I was giving you updates around that, and and we had to get in arguments because you were in voice chats making the claim that Poppy was a groomer when I never told you that, and you.
Poppy is a groomer.
Okay, have you seen evidence for that?
I've seen enough evidence to be convinced that she is in fact a groomer. Yes.
But by who?
I feel like we're dealing with like the average YouTube commenter right now.
Congratulations.
Kumo's actually based for that.
No, what? You had a thought.
Yes, I did.
You made an observation.
And you made an accusation.
Something I do rather frequently.
Yeah.
Something that you tend to do frequently too.
That's all you fucking do. I don't know how you can talk this much and say literally nothing. Yeah, Bruce.
So do you.
When someone has a point to get across and they succeed in doing so, that's not the same as just running their mouth senselessly.
Do you know how hypocritical that is?
Somebody teaches niggas diapers.
Hypocritical.
Yeah, you're hypocritical. You're a hypocrite.
Oh yeah, I also try not to laugh at this part too. They call Kuma a fucking hypocrite.
Critical that is.
Oh my god. Hypocritical.
Yeah, you're hypocritical. You're a hypocrite.
Oh my god.
You're a massive hypocrite.
Did mommy and daddy not love you? Did you leave school early?
Baby crying.
Did you get taken out of school? Oh no, maybe you were homeschooled.
Nah.
Can we say editorializing?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Me? You want me to say
I just feel like it'd be nice.
Actually, he's bridge over.
He's editorializing.
I feel like
he's
a
pedantic.
proud father of a fucking homunculus right now.
You do not know what fucking pedantry is. Shut up.
Bad pussy.
Pussy.
This is a
Oh my god, that's
Former Kumo
funny.
fan. This is the Kumo effect.
I got-
You guys
okay.
gotta
You're a
back up a
sad
little bit before you
bitch.
become like this.
Okay,
You're a bottom bitch energy.
by the way,
Bottom
I wasn't
bitch
sure Kumo was here
energy.
for this, but Bruce, can you clarify why did you speculate that there was some relationship between me and Kumo?
Because you have your hand so far up his fucking ass, you can practically see it through his mouth.
Okay, Kumo,
Hold on. That would have been a really nice like comeback if you didn't stutter halfway through. So let's
I did
just
say
from
it
the top.
earlier.
From the top.
I'm not
Now that you've had a
repeating
chance
myself.
to say it again. Well, come on,
Goblin.
you gotta say it with
Goblin
confidence.
has her hand so far up your ass, you can practically see her hand through your mouth.
Wait, how
Better
does that
sad
make
bitch
any
boy.
fucking sense?
I don't think it needs to.
Wouldn't that
finally?
Wouldn't that be like Goblin puppeting Kumu? Surely your point is
Oh,
that Kumu puppet
congratulations! You
Goblin.
figured out the metaphor.
Okay,
So, I
No, I
don't
mean
know,
your
do you-
metaphor doesn't make any sense. Like,
It's not
you're
even a
saying that this is
metaphor
Kumu's
because you're not being hyperbolic.
cult, but you're saying that Goblin's the one puppeting it?
Yeah, it's actually my cold. It's just Kumo's the figurehead.
There you go. Have fun with that. You know, it works either way.
It fucking doesn't. But
Depends on the
Which one of
day.
us is Jim Jones? Really?
Depends on the
Depends on the day
day.
of whose hand is
I
in
want to
whose
turn
ass.
blue.
Oh, okay. You must watch a lot of people with hands in each other's asses, huh?
For
So
someone
do
who's
you.
for someone who's
okay.
asexual, you sure do like drawing a lot of porn, huh?
I'm still asexual, and I find doing so to be a challenge. Cry harder.
I think that's a cop out. I think you saying I'm asexual is akin to Doodle Tones saying I'm asexual.
Nah, I am. But continue to try and be God.
I got a question. What's your opinion on
It's funny.
diapers? What's your opinion on diapers?
Oh
It's
my
fucking
god.
disgusting. I think if you went to my Ramble channel, it would be very obvious of how I feel about people liking diapers.
No.
Oh,
They need a
where's
nice
this going?
little bullet in their mouth.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Is
no.
that going anywhere,
Their
Goblin, or are you just
brains need to
asking?
be splattered on a wall.
I was getting my hopes up for Doodle Tones 3.0.
Well,
They
Bruce,
need it.
back
They
on
need their brain on the
back on
fucking wall.
topic, Bruce. Do you feel like you were justified in making comments like that about me and Goblin?
Yeah,
You feel justified?
yeah,
You don't think that's at all out of pocket or disrespectful to
No.
not just us but our partners?
no,
Oh, okay.
not really.
Is there any reason you feel justified?
Also,
Yeah.
I got a question.
Could I inquire as to what that reason is?
No,
There's no
Okay,
requirement.
okay, I got
Oh,
a
this
question.
is
I-
I don't have the
circuitry.
energy to do so, but I mean, if
and
you
I
don't
have
want to
the,
tell us
I
why
do
you
not
feel
have
okay
the
with,
energy to explain.
if you don't want to tell us why you feel okay with sexualizing people together who have like partners,
Cry
then that's
harder.
cool. But
Cry
I mean,
harder.
If I
I
was
mean,
to
you
speculate
do
just a
Cope
little bit,
teeth.
I think
so cry.
what you're doing is just cope, considering Goblin and I don't talk as much as you probably think we do.
Des the Coper.
Cooper.
You know, actually, wait, Goblin, did you reveal that the thing about the ban?
Uh,
I walked out on my own accord, but cry.
No, Enlaa kicked you.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I wasn't talking about that.
But
I was
cry
talking
harder.
about the other ban.
Wait, sorry, I was
The
responding.
funny
Oh
man.
yeah, the
Did
one
you
where I
say that
said
you
don't act
walked
like
out of your own
Brian.
accord and then were immediately corrected to you got banned? Did I hear that right?
Not really.
Here's
Wait,
Doodle
hold on,
Diapers
someone else answered
2.0.
me.
I
Like,
asked
is
Oh
that what
no.
Enlaa to
happened?
do so because
Yeah, I
I was
think that's exactly what just happened.
You asked
No.
Enlaa to ban you.
This is
Yeah.
just pregnant journey. Pregnant journey. Oh my god, it reminds me of that like one like YouTube video where people were like mispronouncing pregnant or like misspelling it. Like pregnant.
Pregante?
Pregnant. Yes.
Am I pregnant?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I got
Can you confirm that? That's...
And those
Why?
are
Why not
the
just leave? Why not just click the leave button?
because I was going to
What
bed
I was
and I
really trying
didn't
to
have
get
the
at,
energy to go
what I
back
was
into
really
the fucking
trying to get
server.
at is when you got banned from my server, you weren't actually banned. You were
Oh
kicked.
yeah. Oh yeah. When I got banned from your private server because I told you not to act like Brian Mullins the Fox, and you got
Yeah, which was really out of pocket. It's really out of pocket.
But here,
Not
You don't-
really.
You didn't.
Not really.
You said you
were
were.
Oh my
banned
god.
by
Oh my
having
god, are
a
you
page
really grifting now?
on the
You
server.
said you were joking initially, and what I find odd about that, Bruce,
At this
is that you
point,
could have
I am
joined back.
convinced you are exactly like Brian Mullins the Fox. But just
Can I read
one
these? Can I
episode
read these logs? Hold on, I just want to
Yeah,
read these logs, please, because I've just looked at them.
Go ahead.
So Bloom posted, oh my god, and without it being tagged as gossip or drama, pedo or pedophile was mentioned 42 times, and it's accusing people of being pedophiles. These are all Bruce. Like, he's shown it isn't
I
so.
didn't, but congratulations.
I mean, no, these are all your messages, okay? These are unless you're denying that this person in green named Bruce the Broob with your picture is you, which, you know, sure, maybe there's a very elaborate troll from 2 months, 2 to 4 months, 5 months ago. Okay, like he's shown he isn't so damaged that he can't understand why pedophile / Lolly is bad. Next one.
Is this
Also,
in regard? Who is this in regards to?
I'm just gonna read these out. I'm just gonna read these out, and then we can talk about them afterwards.
No.
We're just gonna read them out, and then
I want to know who is this in regards to exactly.
Okay, well, we'll find out in a minute. won't we? We'll
I
find
want to
out.
know why.
Also,
editorialize,
I didn't
cry
say
harder.
Poppy. Well, but listen. Some of these are in your defense. Also, I didn't say Poppy was a pedophile. I said they defended a pedophile. Next one. Patch is defending a groomer. Poppy defends pedophiles. Colin Fanex is looking like an enabler of Reploid Rev's pedophilic behavior. The more time goes on, and going back to
Cry
Colin's
harder.
server,
Does
I'm
she
looking
have a
through
better
and
insult? No.
Next one. They want to make me
Rent
out of a
free.
pedophile who defended pedophiles. Next one. Who is a pedophile? But he
Pregnante.
is also mentally challenged, so I'm torn a bit. Next one.
Pregnante.
Nobody called him a pedo dumbass. Next one. Are we all starting to agree that Genshin is just pedo bait the game? Next one. I'm just waiting for Zach to piss
Okay, so
Lio
what's
off.
the point of going through all of this?
Hold on, just quickly. I'm just waiting for Zach and Lio. I'm just waiting for Zach to piss Lio off and have Lio and Senate paint him as a danger to kiddos, or makes insert pedo zoo, etc. We're gonna come back to that one because that's pretty fucking.
So what's your point?
Well, I'll get to my fucking point. I know. Listen, I know you're autistic, and I know this is like. Very,
No, I'm just tired.
I will get to my point.
I'll ignite myself.
The more you interrupt me, fine. Right, next one. Slug the pedo enabler. Slug who lets his homie watch anime child porn. That Slug. Next one. You mean the pedo enablers? Next one, because I think lollies are just one step away from pedos. And then the final ones, I can also make an attempt. Sure shot. I'll take a good chunk and get advice to invest in something productive. Man needs some. I don't know what these are in reference to. Right, let's go back to the ones that matter. Firstly, these are you making accusations of pedophilia against people, or at least pedo enabling. So, I mean, again, what we're talking about here is a pattern of behavior. Now, this one is particularly interesting. Just waiting for Zach to piss Lio off and have Lio and Senate paint him as a danger to kiddos. That's an interesting one, considering you went to Senate. So, like, you clearly have this thought in your head because you're like, that's what Senate does. With logs that you're like, oh, well, this looks a bit negligent. After a conversation in a server with people going, hey, if you don't paint these carefully enough, then people may see it as grooming or pedophilia. So, like, you know,
so that's why
what
the
Senate
call
does
happened in the
these
first place, because they were asking questions about to clarify why I was giving it to them.
Okay, but
which
you're
I
also
explicitly and rather
saying that you know Senate will dishonestly frame things. You know,
Tell me where I
regardless
said that
of
explicitly.
Listen, it's right here. I'm just waiting for Zach to piss Lio off and have Lio and Senate paint him as a danger to kiddo or makes insert pedo zoo, etc. art.
You can write this down.
That is you admitting that you know that Senate does that to people.
What the fuck a woman? As a horse.
Or afterwards. You are admitting that you know that they do that, and you still went to Zach with this. All the other people you went
to only Zach.
It doesn't matter about any of the other people. You went to Zach. Zach is the linchpin. You could have gone to fucking like 20 people, but if you go to people from Senate, knowing this is what Senate does, it's like going to like Kiwi Farms or something. Or, well, you know, I also posted on Twitter. Yeah,
Organo.
Yes, you know that speaks to your intentions with that. And earlier on, you're saying yes, it does.
It does.
No, I'm not.
It does.
Okay. So you need something explicitly spelled out for you, correct? Like
Unless
that's what
I
you keep doing through all this.
say
No,
that.
this is. Oh, it wasn't explicitly rape art. It was just him getting fucked. Yeah. Okay.
Shut up.
So okay.
Shut
Unless I
Are you
explicitly
kidding me? No. You
can
have
take
gone
it and
out
shove it up
and
your ass.
tried. You've gone out and tried to cause damage to Kumu, and now you're coping and trying
Not
to paint
really.
yourself as I didn't know, and you're all reading my intentions. If people sent this stuff to you,
you did
know
it.
what fucking intentions are. You'd know absolutely.
No.
And you've done it. And you've done it with other
Suddenly
people.
you're God.
You've done it.
Suddenly
You've done
you're
it during the Lio
God.
drama. You've
stupid
done it
fucking
with the Lio
argument
drama.
again.
You said it's these people's
Oh my
intentions.
God.
Doesn't matter what they particularly say. That's what their intention is. We know what the Senate's like. In fact, this same comment about Zach is you saying that
Suddenly
about Senate.
you're God. Okay.
I'm not God. You're just retarded. And
No.
all of this, your dad.
You're literally trying to act like God at this point.
You can't know me.
You're not
you can't
God.
know my internals.
No, you
They
really
don't know me, son. They don't know me, son. Bruce,
You don't.
I find
Goblin. It's not you're either malicious or a retard. This is malicious.
No, now you're just trying to
Absolutely.
start again.
Bruce, what I
I
find
don't need
appalling
to.
about
Everyone
this,
else can see that.
what I
Not
find
really.
appalling about
Y'all
this,
don't
Bruce,
know
is how
me.
you wanted to use our platforms initially to scream from the rooftops and defend yourself.
I don't
from
need
people
your
saying that you draw
platform.
CP. You wanted to scream from the rooftops and talk
really.
about how much of a victim you were. I mean, to the point that you even went to Monstrous and embarrassed yourself. And we
Not
had a
really,
whole,
but
we had a whole
Oh, I
back and
remember
forth.
that. That was funny.
Can you explain that, actually?
Okay, because of her questionable art of Enlaa calling like Bruce like a Shotokan. She went to Monsters to try to get her roles back in the Thunderdome. And even Monsters said that it was like questionable art. I guess. That was basically it.
It's silly.
Like, don't draw like that again. Basically,
I'm
kind of thing.
pretty sure she also like label it as like aged up porn as well.
Oh yeah, she did.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hello.
Because you went and like invoked my name like I was the boogeyman to monsters.
Also, I wanted
I
to.
want to know something. Did you work with Crystal on this?
You can't sit here.
Wait.
Bruce, you can't sit here and
Crystal
act
did their own
nonchalant about
thing
it when not that long
completely.
ago you were having
Kumo,
tantrums
shut
over
the
the same
fuck up.
shit.
Beckett asked a question. Answer for you, no.
So you both acted independently,
Yes.
reaching out within days. Okay.
Okay. One more thing I wanted to ask because I'm just curious. I understand you hating on me because I haven't been exactly nice to you. I've been.
I hate everyone in this situation.
Yeah, but
everybody here.
Hate's a very strong word.
I know.
Well, at this point, yeah. Senate,
That gets so real for that. Hate is the strong word.
all the way over to here, all of you are fucking retards, and I do not give a shit.
Okay.
I hate all of you.
Okay, but
you
here,
can go and die.
Here's a question. What did Kumo do exactly for you to not like him? Exactly. What did Kumo do to you personally that is making you this upset and salty?
I'm not upset.
Okay, what did Kumo do? You can say you're not upset. What did Kumo do?
Be an arrogant asshole, and I don't like arrogant assholes.
So he did nothing.
Okay, so what in particular did that for you? Because you were all in that community for a while. I've been in calls in Kumo's server.
Be an arrogant asshole.
Are you okay?
Give me specific examples.
She's not elaborating on that. she just wants this moral like pedestal to stand on still, and this very calm too, which is even more funnier that she runs to people for her Mega Man addiction. And it's like, God damn it, Bruce, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. I'm sorry.
Are you mad about the ban that he kicked?
Not really.
That he kicked you from his server?
Wait, he
really.
kicked you. Why'd you kick her?
Master
Brian
I
Mullins.
kicked her because she was being a fucking Schrodinger's douche, and she was like comparing me to Brian Mullins.
Yeah, because you were saying arguments that sound exactly like Brian Mullins, but okay.
She had the weirdest like delusional logic behind it, and then she tried to say, "Oh, it was just a joke," and I said, "Like, say that shit again, see what happens." And she like said it again, and I said one more time for good measure, and then Goblin was like, "Yeah, say it again." She's like, "I don't know, I wanna." And Goblin, Goblin or it was either Goblin or Cash who said, "Yeah, say it again." I was like, "They're plotting on your." No, it wasn't them. It was Nikki.
Oh my god, you took my wrench away story. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, it gets even funnier.
Actually,
It gets funnier than this. She says it a third time. She says it a third time, and I don't even ban her. I just kick her, and then she's like crying in everyone's DMs and even mine. And then she's like, all I did was reply with like cat gifs and shit, and like porn.
Not really.
Yeah, I wasn't even like intelligibly responding to her, and the only person she asked if she could be let in is Goblin.
Be so sassy yourself.
Use Goblin as the middleman, despite having
both of you are passive aggressive little diva bitches. I don't care.
I actually, I'm gonna go to bed. but I do want to leave with one question.
Yes, go to bed,
I've heard. There's something I've heard, and everyone keeps bringing up this Mega Man shit, and so it's all news. But I heard that the reason you didn't like Senate was because you had a debate on trans people or transphobia or something, and you woke your mum up to come and get on the call and debate for you. Is that true?
No.
We have the call.
I know you have the call.
Wait, you have the call?
The latter bit.
Gilded gave it to us.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. Wah, wah, wah. Be a man child. Wah, wah, wah.
Okay, so the
talking like a penguin.
The latter bit of
or
having
Pigman,
her argue for
whatever
me.
you want to call it.
But you did bring your mum onto the call.
Yeah. For shits and giggles. For shits and giggles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We didn't hear the call.
Going to bed and chat.
Just beauty sleep.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know what I don't want to, like, you guys can keep going. I think this is great fucking content.
Nah,
I don't know what else I can add. This has been fucking fantastic. I really appreciate the Cope and Steve. Shout out to like and subscribe. Great stream, Goblin. I'm gonna fuck off.
I love it.
Everyone here can cope.
Thank you, Beckett. Can't wait for his stream tomorrow. That's gonna be interesting.
I know. I think we gave him more content too. I think we gave him another little cut to look into.
Yeah. Well, Bruce unfortunately doesn't seem to have a platform substantial enough for Beckett to want to pursue that, but you, Goblin, on the other hand.
I got the perfect. Yeah, no. I mean, I think this is
Hey,
the best
if you're
stream
being
yet.
entertained, good luck. Have
Hey,
fun.
hey, there's 42 coherent viewers. Like, this, the chat's loving it.
Oh, good. They're being entertained.
I know.
It's almost as if I intend to entertain people.
For being a punchy bag.
Oh, since when is that your goal, Bruce?
Yeah, I thought your goal was to, like, quit your name or whatever. Like, you can't go one way or another with that.
Whether by being a shithead or not.
Yeah.
You're copying the flow of, like, other people, like every single commentator in our space, which is kind of silly.
Really.
You should dress up as a clown.
So Bruce, what I think is funny is you really tried to deny that you went and attacked Monstrous in DMs over your fucking inconsequential, meaningless beef, and then you invoked my name like I was Voldemort.
Not
or
really.
like I was your
again,
Lyo convoy.
be
You were like Nezzy Monster. You're like, don't make me don't make me bring Kumo in here. Don't make me bring Kumo in here. You're so fucking gay. Yeah.
Says the
Listen,
man who forgot to age gate his fucking server. At least I didn't let minors into my server and let them see porn.
No, you just draw them getting fucked.
Nah, not really. If you look at my art and see children, that's a you thing.
Did you just wait? Run that back, Turbo. I think you just unironically used the lolicon argument.
Disingenuous
Wait,
asshole.
Hold on.
At least I didn't let minors into my server and let them see porn.
No, you just draw them getting fucked.
Nah, not really. If you look at my art and see children, that's a you thing.
What?
Did you just wait? Run that back, Turbo. I think you just unironically used the lolicon argument.
Disingenuous
She
asshole wants to
did.
be disingenuous.
What? I did catch that. What did you say?
If you see children in my art, that's a you problem.
Yeah, that is a lolicon defense. That's just like self-protectoring.
Yeah, you are being pretty disingenuous right now.
No, that's pretty much you at this point.
No, you.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Andy. Thank you. Bless Andy.
Wait. I wanted to know, Bruce. I wanted you to
No,
have
you.
this. This is a song I dedicated to you. I played it for stream, and it's going to be released tomorrow in full.
I don't care.
I dig it. Like, the beat is sick. People love it in chat.
Good. If it has anything
You should watch My Beat, free.
to do with my voice, keep it to yourself.
Oh no, it doesn't involve your voice, but you know, it's about you.
Oh sure. Have fun with it. Don't want to hear it. Don't care.
You know, that's probably a crime, right?
What, that I don't want to hear it and I don't care?
No, your
just
art.
A grown woman wearing little girls' undies.
The fuck are you talking about?
Can I ask something?
Go on, Bloom.
Oh my god. This is kind of like scratch the back of the head. Bruce, how can Kumo forget that to age-cape his server when it wasn't even meant to be age-gated in the first place, and they thought they got rid of all the minors?
No,
Like,
it was
They
age-gated.
age-gated
It
it
was
in the first
age-gated.
place.
She's just lying right now.
I'm
Because
not.
it was age-gated. Yes,
No,
it
it
was.
wasn't.
Yes, it was. There was an age gate.
To have something as 16 plus
Figuratively.
is like the
It was not
smallest.
16 plus. It was
Oh,
not
so
16
it
plus.
wasn't. Oh, so it wasn't. So you just let people walk
Oh my
mindless.
god, you're such an annoying little pedant.
Do I-
It's like
why
you'll
do I
say
always
anything.
cause
It's like you'll just run your mouth and it doesn't matter
Sure.
what comes out and it doesn't have to make
At
sense.
least I didn't forget to
It doesn't have to
age-gate my
make sense
fucking
to
server.
anyone but you. Because like you
At
can't
least I didn't forget to age-gate my fucking server.
yeah, nobody forgot to
For
age-gate their server,
sharing
buddy.
gay black porn.
Nobody forgot to age-gate their server.
You did.
Nobody
You
did.
literally did.
No.
Oh
did.
boy.
Wham,
Now the
man-child
censor bar.
crime.
You, Bruce, I think there's just this misconception for people who have autism that you think if you speak like really
Big
monotone and
censor bar.
nonchalant, that it masks the fact that you're coping and seething and
Not
balding
really.
even. But it
No,
doesn't work
see,
here.
you wanna know
it
what
doesn't
this
work here,
sounds like?
Bruce.
You want to know what
Bruce,
it
you're
sounds like?
simply just
Me not
denying.
doing
Nerf, you
shit.
know
You're
about
just
Bruce's
denying a
server?
fact.
Yes,
I'm
I
not.
do. I
If you
think
don't
I got
deny it, why are
kicked
you still
though.
here?
Like
Mm-hmm.
in
Why are
like
you still here?
April
Because
or
it was
some shit.
entertaining. You guys are being
No,
fucking
I don't think this
entertaining.
is entertainment for you. You're sitting here like
It
vehemently
is.
trying to defend yourself. That's not what I would
It
call
is.
entertainment.
It's very entertaining.
No, I
Is
would call
Bruce
that called.
Borderly a
I find
Shotokan?
y'all being weird
Debatable.
and coping and crying and seething and begging
You
for me to
draw
come on
kids. You draw
to
kids. Who begged you?
literally
Who
be
begged
fucking
you? Who
hilarious.
begged you to come on?
I hope you're not talking about me because I'm not the
No, I'm
weirdo
not
who's
talking about you.
okay.
You draw kids, Bruce. You draw kids
I
getting fucked.
don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't. But if
You draw
that's what you
kids
want
from
to
a
go
kids
with,
show
I
getting
find it
fucked. You're weird.
extremely funny that that's what
You
you're
draw
going
kids
with
from a
because
kids
it's
show
very
getting
obvious
fucked.
you're wrong.
You're weird.
You're weird too.
You're
You
weird,
like
and this
gay
is why
black
nobody
porn.
wanted to touch your shit with a.
Gay black
What's
porn.
wrong with gay black porn? You will not misrepresent our people. What's wrong with that, you racist?
What's wrong with gay black porn?
You
What's wrong with
homophobe.
gay black porn?
Like midgets.
What's wrong with what's wrong with that?
They're
Is
adults
there
at
something
least.
wrong with black people or gay
You
people or
like
midgets?
black midgets.
Is there something
fucking
wrong with?
people's
Is
legs.
there something wrong with all those marginalized groups, Bruce?
No. But
Well,
if
then
you're
why are
looking
you
at my
saying?
art
Why are
and
you saying
saying
it's
that's
weird?
a child, you're a dumbass.
Well, then why are you saying that was weird? I don't care about your art. I think your art is just you drawing kids from a kids show getting fucked.
Not
It's not really
really.
that deep. Now, what is wrong with midgets, black
Congratulations, you're
people,
a
or gay
dumbass.
people? What is wrong with midgets, black people, or gay people?
Nothing. I don't know what's
Then why
wrong
would
with
you
drawing
assert?
an
Then why
adult
would you
man
assert that
being
if I
pegged.
liked those things? Why would you assert that I liked those things and then assert that I'm weird if I liked them?
I don't know. Why would you assert that me liking buff gay
No,
men
no.
get
Let's
to
not
fuck?
deflect. Let's not deflect. Let's answer the
wasn't
question.
deflecting.
Let's answer
I
the
wasn't
question,
deflecting,
Bruce.
but
Bruce,
continue to
Brucey,
cope. You are
Brucey. Let's answer the
coping.
question.
You are
Let's
coping.
answer
I
it.
am answering the
You're the
question,
one refusing
dumbass.
to
You're
answer the
coping,
question.
you're coping,
deflecting
you're
with another
cheating,
question.
you're coping.
I am.
You're
You're the
deflecting
one
with
who
another
came in
question.
here stating that it was
You cannot
weird
answer a question with a question.
for me to want to draw porn of gay buff men. Cry
No,
hard.
you're drawing
Seethe.
porn of little twink
Seethe.
13-year-olds. Yeah, you're
Seethe.
drawing porn
If you
of
look at my art,
you're
they're
drawing
all
porn of
adult men.
kids and you're drawing porn of
Seethe.
kids from a kids
Seethe.
cartoon, dude.
I know,
Keep crying,
I
buddy.
know. They look too young to
Mega
me.
Man? Mega Man?
You are a dumbass.
Mega Man? Are you telling me
You're
Mega
a
Man isn't
dumbass.
you're telling me Mega Man
You're
isn't a
still
child
being
and
a
Mega Man isn't
dumbass.
made for kids?
The one, you know what? No,
Mhm.
the version you know full well that the version I use is a fucking adult. Keep
Yep,
crying.
yep. Yeah,
Uh
and then
huh.
you're gonna get into a pedantic like power scaling legality. Can I legally draw this as goon material? Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
I
saying
can.
a character is a certain
Because the
age
company
and
even says
depicting a
they're
character
adult.
as certain
Goblin's been spazzing out.
Cry
way are two
harder.
different things. You're sitting here
Cry
appealing to us
harder.
like you're sitting here being
Cry
grandparents
harder.
trying to appeal to us like
Keep
we're a bunch of like
crying.
pro shippers. We don't care
Keep
about the character's
crying.
age. We care about what you're drawing itself.
And the drawing itself
Yeah,
even
you're
shows
drawing
adult
kids.
men.
You're drawing
But
kids from a
keep
kids show.
crying.
Kids from a
Keep
kids show.
crying. Keep crying. Wah. It's entertaining that you keep crying.
It doesn't
And
seem
using
like it's
disingenuous
entertaining because we're
arguments.
the only ones laughing right now.
Oh, good. Then we're all having fun.
Yes, we all are.
Oh my god. Okay.
Keep
I don't know
molding.
who's all in the chat right now, but guys, never let this one go. If Bruce ever shows up
Nah,
anywhere,
I'm gonna
call
let
Bruce a
it go
pedophile and say they draw
immediately
porn of Mega
after.
Man. I'm gonna go ahead and
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Ha, ha.
I
Actually,
don't
boom.
draw child.
Anyways, I'm pretty sure that's it with the Goblin stream. But I forgot what I was gonna cover. Shit. Oh yeah, I was gonna cover
over.
Yeah, it's still nerve over, but I was gonna cover Enlaa for a bit in this section here because I did talk to Enlaa about like certain possibilities with like what she should have done with the whole chemo thing, and it kind of likes up to Crystal in a way that I will be also explaining out through that. But I'm a more so focused on Enlaa for a little bit because I did talk to her openly in a server about how she should have just left Kumo's server if she had a problem. That like you were admin, that like Enlaa was admin, and like the possibility of like Enlaa trying to like frame anybody within their own circle just to be like negligent and their wrong reasoning is kind of a little bit iffy, but I get the circumstances that like Enlaa didn't want to be admin at the time. Yo, do you convince Enlaa to not delete my messages? You were hidden from Enlaa's channel, actually, Sidekick. You were actually hidden from Enlaa's channel. by Enlaa herself, so I can't help you there. But nevertheless, Enlaa has this like tendency to like not say anything in regards to like avoid like conflict. And the truth is, the matter of fact is, and Gilda actually did told this to Enlaa too. There's no possible way to avoid conflict if you have a problem with someone that is like carrying you on your shoulders, because at that point you're only benefiting yourself at a standard that like people don't want to like handle things in your server without telling the owner of the server about it. And it's like, for example, like I don't know what Endless like tendencies are when it comes to running her chats versus her chat like her Discord server, because she'll allow like problematic people in her chat and it doesn't like want me to like ban them off from the surface of the earth, even though like I heavily disagree with that. And it's like, sure, it's your thing, but like don't expect me to not like follow your standard every single time when they're like when I see that's like something very obviously like problematic. And they did kind of the same thing with Kumo, and that's like my criticism towards Enlaa, where like she's not communicative with Kumo, and I do understand the circumstances that like Kumo is the type of person that is not like approachable, but trying is not like at least try to like contact him about it, or just leave completely silent about it. Either or, it doesn't matter. And that's like my criticism towards Enlaa, and I think she's also retarded for that. Problematic. I'm saying problematic because the subject of it is subjective. But how long have you been straining up? Like 2:30-ish? Yeah, okay. What do you consider problematic? Well, number of things. One, being a commentary spurg, like Bruce, hanging around in the chats. Two, people who constantly like try to like justify their means to like allow like people who are like obviously degenerates in the circles of things, like shade and all. And it's like if like Enlaa decided to like allow them in the server where you can like actually communicate with people versus the YouTube chat where you can just block them and they don't and they can't like contact you for you like DMs or something, then it's like whatever. But like I still think the possibility of like hiding someone from your channel, whoever is problematic with that, is still a life choice to make. And Emma disagrees with me on that, and it's like, well, I don't know what you want me to do in that if that's the case. And so we don't have that communication. But Emma's probably watching this, even though like I told her that like she shouldn't blame me for like not going at her to talk about it, because I did DM her to talk about things, but otherwise it's whatever. She can talk to me about it later. But that's just a whole little bunch of Oreos that don't really matter to this whole thing. So that's Emma for you. So I was gonna plan out to talk about the Senate call, but that's probably gonna be saved up for another day.
to be honest with you. So I guess we will get into Crystal now. So my involvement with the whole Kumo bit was Crystal tagging me in the server that like Crystal has with Sunny running it, and they tagged both me and Andy just to let us know about what occurred throughout the server, and and again and again like I have this like tendency to like still hang out with people who are like chill, even though are like people who have this like boundary to not like bring up trauma shit. And I'm like that with Crystal. But like this VC was very icky because like I and you can back me up here because like the whole entire VC, and this is just word for mouth by the way, so take this with a grain of salt. But Crystal would start to like pull a bruise, and like we kind of give pushback and like aligning Leia something, even though she wasn't an admin at the time, and Beckett as like people who were like dictators of Crystal, and essentially they were like applying by guilt by association just because Crystal's ego got a little bit flattened. And like we give a little bit pushback on that, even though like it's already too late, that like Crystal already announced that like she already sent the logs to Lio just before they went to contact with us about it. And her tendency was to like get at Kumo, Goblin, Leia something, Beckett, Akumu, I don't want to say Gilded, but I will go Gilded in there too. Goblin, and like the other admin slash generals at the time, as well as like maybe Villanella as well. And her tendency was to like get like Kilo in a crossfire essentially with that. And when the logs of her exports were leaked by Lio, Crystal started to have this like coping and like excuse me, sorry. Crystal started to like rage a little bit on the fact that like Lio was quote retarded for sharing the logs. And because of that, this whole thing kind of spiraled to this whole situation as a whole. And because of Crystal, um I'm gonna be reading out our DMs that occurred just right after that event occurred. Um I'm catching up to you. So I'm not gonna lie, this shit is hard. So true. Thank you for that. You're a real one, Face. Um, but I'm gonna start scrolling down to Crystal here. See if I'm still in contact. Do-do-do-do. Okay, perfect. Let me just display this on Discord. And let me stream this live to you, Indy, because We already went through it privately, just so like figure fades out because you were gone for a bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
and you didn't know all of this occurred. Actually, I should move this here. There we go. But uh, Crystal says like pensive emoji. I say, yeah, I knew this would. Actually, you know what? And do you want to voice Crystal so this would be easier?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, yeah, I knew this would happen. You fucked up
What do you mean?
with what happened yesterday, colon P.
Oh, your full stops made you out that you were angry.
Well, I just woke up
So like I made Enlaa get out of jail free card and then just dipped everywhere.
and watched the video.
Yeah.
I'll watch it once I get on my laptop, but you pulled what would be pulled with me.
What do you mean?
Going out their way to send out information to someone you know who would over exaggerate the story just solely because they hate them.
I didn't expect Lio to be this retarded, but that's on me in every way.
Well, I did say I wouldn't care if you have contact with Laya, but it's just a whole bunch of gay.
Yeah, I've got caught in a whole bunch of gay.
I didn't do much because you have already set the logs and it's technically already too late,
Yeah, I don't want you to get dragged into any of this.
which is a lie. I'll cover that later. I would have been a lot more aggressive towards you if you haven't set them.
So your name wasn't mentioned at all.
It was. Good.
Because I was asked who told me about my nurse in the server, and I remembered it was you and Bruce, but played it off like I didn't remember at all.
Crystal, that's fucking stupid. I'm sorry.
Question mark.
It all comes down to one thing. Talk to them.
I didn't want to drag you into this, Nvrth. I had a 2-hour call with Gilded, had a 2-hour chat with Kumo, said my sorries.
Should have done so earlier before all of this happened.
I'm very much aware I've put my hands up to that.
I don't want to go in circles, but I did mention something to you that no one else mentioned.
What do you mean?
And I'm happy I did. The Wilmy thing.
Okay, fair enough.
You with the hate train you.
I don't hate Kumo.
Okay, hate is a strong word, my bad, but you don't like him.
Neither do you.
Yes.
But yeah, I did mess up. I would say watch a video as I put my hands up to a lot and legit said I'm done with being in that online space, which I am. No more Crystal Flame, not coming back as Radiant.
I hope you actually take your word this time, even though I doubt it. Screenshots of Crystal's channel. I'll go watch it though.
Same with my Twitter, which I will be deleting tomorrow. I can't unretweet the tweets from the people who blocked me, but everyone else and every other tweet is gone.
But much less to say. I'll still be in contact with you, but this time I will actually look over you. And that was just basically the end of the DMs, which is silly. So that's that. Glad I covered that. I got that out of the way. And yes, I am still in contact with Crystal, even though I kind of like I let everything that is like occurring to the whole situation not affect me. Even though Crystal just suddenly like bitching me to Enlaa, which I'll play that clip in a second, but I want to cover Sunny's fame real quick as well, because she has some sort of involvement in this too. You can read Sunny.
Is that a good idea?
Huh?
They're not. They're not. I don't.
No, they're
Something
involved.
about.
What's up? I'm not covering the interpersonal shit.
I don't know.
Okay, whatever. I guess I'll take your word for it since you are uncomfortable with it. All right. I guess I'll just skip that. But in a nutshell, Sony has some sort of planning into this as well, with Bruce and the vaccines as well. But let me look up Enlaa's thing real quick, just to find a clip where she reads off her DMs with me, not with me, but with Crystal with Enlaa. Do 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 do.
I want to say a little bit of both.
Yes, Enlaa, thank you for that. Let me just do this real quick. And this literally occurred as soon as I left the stream, so I'm even more angry. That I missed this completely. But let's see. Here we go.
Hold on a second. Yeah, here we go. So after Vlad had told me that he sent me the export of the gay op, or quote unquote gay op going on in the guac barrel. And so at this time, Crystal was trying to tell me like Kumo's definitely covering this up. This is a cover up. He's covering this.
Oh
shit.
yeah, I am. Let me stream it again. Sorry.
Also saw it on your stream, by the way. Or it is. Never mind.
It is. It is. Okay.
Okay.
It up, and I was like, I don't know, man. He there's I kept telling Crystal if you can prove that Kumo or other mods were aware of this person's age, then you have something. But there's no proof of that, right? And I was like, Kumo's telling me that the porn spam was, I'm not gonna show it on screen, but Kumo's telling me that the porn spam was after all minors were kicked and he made the server unofficially 18+, so maybe we should double check the timing on these. And Crystal responded by saying, yeah, he's lying, directly lying. Leviathan was in there till last night and they were 16. So I asked, because this is after, Vlad had told me about, Lio also having the export. And this was the morning of August 6th. I said, did you get these exports yourself? Crystal says, yeah. I asked, who else has them? She says, you, nobody else yet. And I go, you sure? And she says, to my understanding, yeah? Why? What has happened? I said, lol, okay, because Lio has them too. She responds with question marks. I give her the guac barrel export that I was given. And she goes, so someone else has exported the chats around the same time I did? Okay, what the fuck? That's the file I sent to you with the JSON file. So the one person I told who said I'll keep it quiet, I swear, didn't. For fuck's sake, I'll be back. And I said, real quick, Crystal, you promise me you're not being dishonest? Because at this point we have or at least what I felt like was an honesty, a solidarity with each other. Because up until this point, I never felt like Crystal had ever directly lied to me or omitted information from me. And so I told her, because I was like, I had told her many times before this, I trust you, and I needed to hear it from her, And so I said, you promise me you're not being dishonest? I'm not going to interrogate you, I just need your word. And she says, 3 minutes later, yes, I am being dishonest, and I'm pissed at Lio for being retarded with these logs. I handed them to Lio the same time I handed them to you, and I wanted you out of the server so you weren't caught up in all this mess. I'm just annoyed at how Kumo got away with all this mess, exposing minors to this content, and it felt like everyone was turning a blind eye to it. You and Lio have the logs. Nvrth, Indy, Lio, and Sunny with N's, not M, are aware of the logs. Only you and Lio got the exports from me.
Yeah, so you was just dragged into it as well. And
I didn't. But by the way, I was away from all of this. I'm not even in any of these servers. Not in Enlaa server, I'm not in Kumo server, I'm not in All My Demons, I'm not in Thunderdome, I'm not in anything.
Yeah, you're completely rogue from the spaces.
Dude, The main servers I've been participating in is in a Zelda server. That's it.
In
That's
my
it.
server. In my server.
Yes. But also, dude, I've been playing Zelda and dealing with family issues and IRL stuff that actually matters, not this.
Based. But yeah. There's data of like Crystal for you. Um and overall my opinion about the whole like Crystal thing that occurred, um I don't believe her word, but I do hope that's the case with knowing that like from Sunny that like they're gonna DFE and like move alt again and then like stay completely away from like our spaces and shit, including like no glitch tail shit, no commentary shit, nothing in that sort. Even though I doubt it for sure, but I hope it sticks that way. And I know that's kind of like Fuji signal a little bit, but like you have to understand like when you hang out with someone for just like purposes of just chilling with people, um, you don't really necessarily get a lot of negativity with the person other than just them chilling. But
Also,
then
I don't understand something. I don't get why my name was brought up when Crystal knows that I have left literally everything.
yeah,
She knew that.
Vushu Shingle, yes.
I sorry.
No, you're good. But no, it's yeah, like I said, like God damn it, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, the impact of like hanging around with your friends and such when you are not like corresponding to trauma, and it's like I set that boundary with Crystal and she like allowed it to happen, and then she pulls this gay shit, and I look at Crystal very differently now that like this occurred. And it's like she has said that she'll like maybe come back, but then like never like came back to where like she was planning something on Kumo, and then shit went out of proportion because it had nothing to do with Rich Tail shit, and it's like maybe she planned this the entire time that happened.
I'm not sure if I'd go that far.
I I I don't want to think that's the case, but like I feel like it is, you know? Hey, can we get some bigger YouTube? No. Um, but yeah, I was gonna
I'm not
go.
even
Huh,
really sure what to think anymore.
that's fair. Um, Leia something is planning to stream within the 7 minute mark of this, so I might do a raid if that's possible. I'm not sure. If not, skill issue. Is she live right now?
I want to say a little bit.
No? I guess not. Oh, I am not I don't think I'm subscribed. Oh no, I am. It's just. Oh, okay, yeah. She is not. No, she's not live. Okay. Oh well. Well, I was gonna go raid. I was gonna go raid. Leia something, but she's not live for now. But like, go and tell her that like I sent her my audience my way to her or something. Can you explain why you said no? Because it's not relevant to the topic I'm discussing. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys took that to consideration of my involvement, all this bullshit. Maybe a civil war is breaking out. Who knows? Um, Hell Hunter Civil War arc, maybe. Except it's arc commentary retards, and I'm getting caught in the crossfire. What? Look at the title of the video. What do you mean, why? Whatever. I know, short stream, I know. I was gonna go cover Bruce's fame as well as the actually no, I will make a part two to this actually because I need to watch the Gilded being a warping detective as well as the Bruce call and Senate. I'll do a part two, but it's more dedicated to Bruce and more dedicated to Crystal instead of this whole like Civil War thing. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. Oh, the reason why I asked you is that so I can know I could. You don't trust anybody on the internet. That's just stupid. I'm sorry, Nathan. You don't trust anybody on the internet. Whatever. See you guys next time.